Top of the top. We up. Let's switch it up. What's good? What's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, we about to get into it, y'all. Y'all know what's up. Back again. Let's go. Intro. Got a lot to talk about. What's up, y'all? Top of the top. Just dropping this link one more time. We about to get started. All right, let's go. We about to get started, man. But like I said, man, y'all gonna continue to watch this embarrassment. You're gonna watch this stupidity. I had no clue KIRK Franklin did not get the Gospel Award. I didn't know GLORILLA won a Gospel Award, y'all. I did not know that. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, man. I'm just gonna tell you this, man. This news is getting so boring. It is so boring because it is so corny. We all know it's whack. But we're gonna talk about it today in the world of entertainment. LeBron James slickly admitted he wants to retire. He retiring. He gonna do a slick. Even though I said probably gonna be his last. LeBron James trying to slide out that door so bad. He's in a hard place. He's used to getting all the shine. He really wants to go on the last tour in the NBA, but he also knows that this Diddy trial is going on, and I think LeBron ready to check out. We also going to talk about what I said about how this stuff been picking up. This stuff been picking up. Tina Knowles had to come out and speak up for Beyonce because people are going back into history. Remember I told you about the younger generation and people that didn't know? Well, they going back into that baby bump stuff. But it's mighty funny. I've been talking about that baby bump about a couple weeks ago. I think I done lit a fire because Tina Knowles had to answer back up to that baby bump. Only reason why I say that was a lot of stuff people don't be talking about. I be talking about stuff next to hey, I don't know, man. But all I know is this. Tina Knowles had to speak out for her daughter. But the question is, nobody still ain't asked why Beyonce can't speak out for herself. How many times did you see her mother speak out for her? We already know around here what's up, all right? We're going to go there later, but I keep saying Beyonce didn't give y'all no interviews her whole career. Then the interview she did in Australia, she got caught with a baby bump. Then I asked, how many interviews did her and her husband do? Then you'll understand that after she got busted with that baby bump, they made sure they came back to America and controlled this damn internet. That's right. Meanwhile, you still didn't get how grown-ass woman, 40-something mother got to still speak up for them. Let me find out that's your baby, Tina. Let me find out those your babies. Let me find out. They took something from you and put it with Jay-Z and put it in somebody else. Let me find out. All right, we're going to talk about that. Also, we're just talking about Kevin. What I said with K Michelle at. K Michelle back out. We're going to talk about that. She talking about she want to slap Tamar, all this stuff. Man, this entertainment is corny, y'all, because without their fake drama, they don't have nothing, y'all. Nothing at all. Nothing. If it ain't for their fake ass, time kills everything, family. People still operating off this internet like before. The back and forth beefs, the lie, that shit is corny now. It's old, fam. It's old. Plus, we know it's manufactured. Plus, we know everybody's old as hell, man. All right? Old as hell. That's it. You have no young entertainment. You have nothing new. All right, I'm just dropping this link one more time, man. Y'all know YouTube ain't gonna send it out. I'm gonna get started. Top of the top intro. What's up? What's up, Shirley? What's up, Dramatic? What's up, Charles Wilson? What's up, brother? What's up, Nancy Fatima? What's up, Lord? All right, what's going on? That's right. It's old and manufactured. Old and manufactured. They don't get that. The people looking at them laughing now. It was the other way around. Nah, people looking at them. Also got to speak about something else I spoke about. Well, Gene Deal addressed Mace and Cameron because on this channel we were talking about how I was like, yo, Gene, please don't co-sign Cam. Then somebody said, yeah, they were joking on Gene about so-called ducking behind a Suburban. We spoke about that right on this live, talking about it. Long story short, Gene was on all the dialogue. He had to do a little, he had to do exclusive just for Mace. Let Mace and them know, don't play with his name. And like Gene said, Mace, you was out there when Biggie got smoked. Why you ain't tell Biggie why you ain't say nothing, Mace? But I kept saying, people like Mace and Cameron playing in your face. But today we're going to get tickled pink because Cameron is so pink He pinker than a Pink Panther. Cameron is so pink. He pinker than the original Humble Bubblegum. Yes, he is. And I also think Mace is pimping Cam ass. Told you already. Mace run Cam ass. Yes, he run that boy. Swipe. You ain't noticed Cam wear more pink than Mace. You ain't noticed that yet. Guess who's the man? Guess who's the woman? All right, let's go. Jim Jones and Mace is beefing over Cameron, man. That's what that was about. You ain't know that yet, brother? Let's go. I had to send these links out. I don't care what y'all talking about. YouTube don't send my stuff out, man. All right, so I got to do what I got to do. Straight up. I'm on the heat up. I ain't no telling when I'm gonna get off neither. All right, I'm their favorite, man. Yeah, I'm the YouTuber's favorite. It's been like that. A lot of YouTubers watch me in secret. The only one to keep it real was Jaguar. That's why I salute him, because he don't even want to came. The rest of them, man, they be sneak watching me, man. But it's not cool to say you watch for no fame, man. You can't climb him up like that. So say you can't do that. Nah, he died. He died with look. Anyway, let's go, man. All right, I'm done, man. That's all I can share for right now. We up on a Monday morning, man. It's a depressing world out here, man. But I ain't depressed. Some places been raining weeks straight, gray clouds weeks straight, bad news, diddytrial, lame as hell. But anyway, y'all know what's up. We're gonna heat up. Top of the top. What's up? Good morning, Miss Sheila. What up, C Mills? What's up? What's up, family? I see y'all. What's up, QBD? What's up? We're gonna get into an intro, man. That's right, man. Good thing comes those who wait, man. Other than that, man. Like I say, man, find you some hobbies, man. I got some hobbies. I ain't saying nothing. Like I said, man, this shit getting corny. In my mind, I'm going back to before the internet was created. That's it. Or I'm going back to the beginnings of how the internet was first created. Yeah. It's not a coincidence I stopped rocking on all social media platforms, bro. I have 5,000 people on Facebook. Majority people for in real life. I've been stopped dealing my Facebook. I just checked in on a little while ago, but I've been tired of that. My original Instagram, been stopped dealing with that. My original Instagram, I ain't doing that 2 years. Then I got the Instagram for this page. Stop dealing with that. Facebook for this page. Stop dealing. I think I'm done with social media, y'all. And like I said, when it get cleaned up, then I'll be back. I'm still on there, but I ain't on it. You get it? I'm still got my pages, but I don't rock on that shit, y'all. I know when the app is trash, man. This right here is trash too. YouTube trash too. If you don't know what you're looking for, it's trash. If you don't know, like I say, we in the days of knowing what you're looking for. All that scrolling shit, you waste time. All right, so anyway, top of the top, man. Let's go. Y'all waited long enough. Everything real around here, everything organic. Let's go. Hopefully y'all saw this yesterday. The industry procedure. It's no more talking, all right? Either they going to know what the industry procedure is or they ain't. They can keep picking and choosing all they want, but who cares? All right? We spoke about the Kanye show over the weekend. We spoke about it. You know what I'm saying? We know that if it ain't no celebrities in this trial get boring. We want entertainment. We also spoke about Antonio Brown out the country. We spoke about a lot of stuff. We spoke about the radar drones. We spoke about a lot. Let's go. All right, GLORILLA wins the Gospel Award. Now the question is, did GLORILLA get shamed by any church people or anything? Let me stop. I'm going to say it again, y'all. Family, there's no such thing as a church no more. There's no such thing as that. There's really no such thing as religion. I'm going to tell you again. Either you're living out your faith, either you're living it out, either you're living by your favorite book or you're not. Whether it's Bible, Quran, whatever it is, Hinduism, Buddhism, whatever you claim, we in the days of living it out. All that talking and that stuff is fake now, y'all. All right, the church got shut down during C-19 when they had them going to church in the car. All right, their faith was already weak, but the pandemic helped to shake the rest of their faith off. That's what it was. The pandemic was to shake off the rest of everybody had weak ass faith. Yeah, you're gonna see people started dying, people started falling victim again, getting drunk. We also gonna talk about something I spoke about before. Because they keep giving you these analytics of what? Alcohol has been slaughtering more people than you think. They spoke about more people have died since the pandemic. The main people they said that are dying from alcohol liver poisoning are women. We spoke about it before. The most ones to get drunk, Most ones were party. They were promoting in the pandemic. Megan was promoting drank the whole bottle of liquor. They all promoted it. Drank cheap ass teleport. Cheap ass teleport in the hood. They were drinking that. That's why I hate the internet. I'm watching them push teleport, y'all. The lowest level wine in the store. Because online, they drinking teleport. No, they were promoting woman, destroy yourself. Drink that wine. Take a plan B. Do this and that. Get Depo. Get, you know what I'm saying? Take some Ozempic. Get some BBL. Just poison. Oh, my God. I can't believe they were brainwashed on to poison themselves. What else, y'all? Get them nails done. That's why I say most women got so many all the women that was following this, y'all, they got so many toxins in their body, man. It's a reason why they pH balance. So we keep talking about this, y'all. That all that stuff went too far. It went too far because of like this. People been drinking their whole life. This era act like drinkers just came out. Because when I said they were trying to prove to be like men so bad, they were trying to overdo men so bad, they did overdo men. That's why they ass dying too. That's right. Family, when did women drink dark liquor, y'all? Let's just keep it real. When did women drink dark liquor? When did women drink Henny like cognac like that, bro? Let's be real. Where it come from? I think it came from that internet. I think that's where it came from. Yeah. They didn't know cognac was really a man drink. They didn't know that. It's okay. So the point is this. Women try to prove they so hard. Guess what, y'all? They won. Now y'all just hard. Thanks, GLORILLA. Huh. That's y'all. All right? The question is, how that chick get a gospel award? You should already know. Holler at me in the chat, y'all. Why did she get a gospel award? Why? Why they give it to her? Let me see if you can make sense out of this. Why did GLORILLA get the gospel award over KIRK Franklin? Mr. Stomp himself. Stomp! Do you see KIRK Franklin peeking his head hating? He like, that's supposed to be mine. You see him looking at that award? I need somebody to explain this to me. Holler at me, y'all. Y'all mouth broke. How did GLORILLA? Why? Why did B.E.T give her the award over KIRK Franklin? Her influence. What up? Somebody make sense of this. Ghetto gospel. Told you, man. There you go, C-Bills. I don't know what the hell they had be at. They trouble the fuck out of black people. They are trolling. They troll the hell out of black people, man. This right here told you. Y'all church is over. Your religion is a joke. You guys are so far away from scripture. It's ridiculous. Y'all supposed to tear that. Y'all supposed to tear that down after that. No, it's over with. But it been over with T.D. Jakes. It been over before that. Been over before that. Been over before that. Let's just think every preacher they got in trouble. No, it been over. They've been destroyed, y'all. That's why it's finished, y'all. It's finished. It's finished. And guess what? She took the award too. She wasn't even real enough to say, you know what? I'm gonna get this to KIRK. Look at KIRK Franklin looking at that. That was a diss his ass too. You have I don't know. Oh man. But I be telling y'all this stuff, man. This was done on purpose, y'all. I just want to show y'all how some of y'all would try to make logic, sense and stuff. No, it's called they're trolling, they're clowning, they're being backwards on purpose. That's right. We don't give it to the gospel singer. We give it to the dumbass gangster rapper. That don't even rap for real. All right? Do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see this? They trolling both of them. They said, Trick, you so corny. You ain't getting a rap award. You ain't getting no rap award. Now we know we BET, but you're not gonna be on that list. If BET closed today, GLORILLA, we not giving you no award for no damn rapper. I'll give them that part. But to troll her ass, give her stupid ass a gospel award. Then at the same time, troll KIRK Franklin and give it to a gangster rapper. This both of these stupid ass. But I didn't know this part because I don't watch this shit. You just see a rapper who talk about your jail food. A rapper talk about shooting. He talk about all this stuff. This is the woman that said she ate French fries with nut on it. Semen. She said that. And she got a gospel award. No, the gospel award was for preaching the gospel to those Negroes and brainwashing their ass. That's what that was for. Because They do spit verses. That's right. And she did spit the gospel because she was putting spells on her fans. So she did some work. She did some work. All right? She did some work. But the thing is, she was spitting out hot venom. That's right. And she was brainwashing a woman. Most of them in the house broke now, y'all. That's right. They can't afford bundles. They walking around with their real hair now, ponytails. Yup. They walking around with nappy froze and bonnets on now, y'all, trying to be like GLORILLA. Did you know GLORILLA was cheap? Y'all didn't get how people was trained to spend more money when they was in the house than when they was outside. We was in the pandemic, y'all. They was getting $500 hairstyles with baby hair. Did I tell you that baby hair been played out? Aha. See, GLORILLA don't wear baby hair no more. No, it's for y'all. They turned y'all to little kids in the house. They made y'all play dress up. They had y'all paying for $500 bundles, $300, $400, getting baby hair, and you was in the house the whole time, blowing your money. It was on purpose, y'all. I've been telling y'all to play by play by play. I told you what the baby hair mean. They didn't want to listen. Now you're going to see the woman ain't wearing them baby hairs no more, right? Nope. The whole baby hair. I broke that whole baby hair concept. They had the grown woman wearing baby hair, and they had the grown woman, the young ladies wearing their hair down their back. Yup. The young girls wearing their hair down their back, and the grown woman had baby hairs on their forehead, y'all. Yup. It was all a plot and a plan. That's right. They was doing a whole bunch of backwards stuff. So like I said, man, ain't no wrong with down your hair. It's just that they be using that shoe polish stuff. They use the Hollywood version. All right. So I'm just gonna tell you right now, reason why I say that, y'all know I'm a barber, so I'm gonna give brothers a tip. If you're gonna use it, mix it with brown, man. Mix black with brown. Don't put too much brown. If you mix black with brown, it'll look more natural. You know what I'm saying? Mix the black with the brown. That's how you do it. Mix the black with the brown, and it'll look more natural. All right? That's how you do it, bro. All right? That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. Let's go. T.D. Jakes arrested. So this replies to Kirk Franklin too. Now, Kirk Franklin ain't do what Diddy did that I know of, but he had a scandal with his son. His son came out and said he ain't shh. But it's not about that. His whole job was to play with the church. Family, it was a campaign on the church ever since him. Then you're going to see he came out right after Diddy, and they made him be, his marketing image was Diddy. That's why when I was joking the other day, say he was Diddy of the church, that's the truth. They made him be a Diddy of the church. But the church been under attack since about 97, 98. Then you're going to see all these fake preachers came out, which would be called false prophets. T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Mace worked for Creflo Dollar. You're going to see, when I say it was an attack on the church, it was. The mega church was to get y'all out the small churches. Y'all were in all y'all small churches, powerful, because y'all didn't know that. The real power is in the small. And when the smalls come together, that's what make the big. Y'all didn't know that. See, y'all was in y'all small churches, but those are the real churches. But they started building the mega churches to get you out the small churches. That's right. Big fake church, big mega fake church, get them out the real small church because they follow us. Their whole life is hip-hop rap. So when they understood the big church, got the music, the band, the dancing, they start going to the big churches, y'all. It's the same trick how they trick the mom and pop stores. They put the mom and pop stores out of business by building big-ass Walmarts. The big-ass Walmart put the small business out of business quick. Did the same thing with the church. What you going to see? After 2010, everything became mega, and everything became cult following. You want to be down? We over here. We at this church. We over here. We at this church. We pulling up. We chilling. You know what I'm saying? It's a fad. I seen it. My family. I seen it. Every day I saw it. Family going to church every other day. They doing this. They doing that. They doing this. They doing that. I also seen the church pimping people, making them do all this and that, the third. But what I'm telling you is, everybody that was in the church was playing a role, y'all. I'm talking about everybody in position was playing a role. Meaning, y'all still didn't know this yet. Family, they was not breaking down nothing. They was not talking about nothing. When they said come as you are, they was talking about all you demons. Come in the church, please. Come on, y'all. Come as you are. That's right. Y'all know everything foul was in the church the past decade. Stop it. And then on top of that, people still don't even know the damn scripture. That's right. Because it was never said that religion would save you. Matter of fact, I don't even think I ever seen religion in the book. I don't think I ever seen religion in the book at all. But I know one thing. A lot of y'all were claiming church, but you ain't had nothing to do with that church. Like I said, it was all the plan, right? Y'all were going to the club, doing all this other stuff, then trying to go on Sunday. But what they said in the church they was doing, y'all, wearing tight-ass clothes, women were wearing mini skirts, right? It was a lot of what in the church, a lot of other stuff, right? Okay, stop it. No, a lot of y'all going to them churches getting cursed. How you know you got cursed? Well, if you was going to church and your life ain't get better, maybe you should check something else out. Memphis rap superstar GLORILLA featured on J-Hope's new track after B.E.T. Gospel Award win. Now you look at the man covering it and just know he getting his jokes on. All right, he wrote the article, but you can see he still got a little smirk because it's a joke, y'all. It's a joke, man. As of now, no more religion. There's no more religion on it. There's no more of that, y'all. It's not. It's just not. It's not. It's not. I know people personally was getting dragged in the church. They was doing stuff like switching up preachers. They was doing stuff like starting out the old members. Man, so much stuff has happened. I just know for a fact the church is dead. Family, I'm going to tell you right now, man, I'm not playing with you. Where I go, right now, where I be at, it's two churches. Two churches, y'all. I'm right between two historical mega churches. Two historical churches. But guess what, y'all? On Sunday, I don't hear nothing. If I'm doing a live here on Sunday, you don't hear nothing. The church ain't like that no more, y'all. I'm not playing with you. I'm talking about I can walk past the church while they having service. I won't hear nothing. I'm not playing with y'all. No, the spirit is gone. It's been broken. Because guess what? We at a time now. You're supposed to know your book. You're supposed to be in one with the book. You ain't supposed to care about what I'm saying. Nobody's saying your book. If you live in that life, your book gonna tell you everything to do. That's with any religion. If you so-called that religion, whatever you are, your book already told you what to do. And if you're going according to your book, you already going right. No matter what you're talking about. But people were dealing with humans. You were dealing with a person born like you, trying to tell you something that you already got. See, but you don't do that with the internet. You got the internet. You don't use me to tell you how to work that app. You don't need me to tell you how to use that timeline. You didn't need me to tell you how to work those filters. So why when it comes to you learning the truth, you will need somebody else to tell you the truth. That's why I kept saying, don't try to crown me. Don't crown nobody. Why when it comes to the truth, you're the only people need somebody to tell you the truth, but you know everything else. All right then, no, it's called picking and choosing. So they were trolling everybody, all right? Because even though GLORILLA got the award, they know it was a joke. They were playing with your religion. They were playing. Guess what? A lot of your preachers in on it. They in on it too. It's right. Them preachers be balling. What they didn't get about the Diddy trial. Diddy was incriminating preachers as well. Prominent preachers at the freak-off. Remember, our brain, entertainment, no, top CEOs, corporation CEOs at Diddy parties. Top respected preachers at Diddy parties. Get it? Doctors, lawyers at Diddy parties. You just going to get the entertainment part. All right? So, when it was revealed that T.D. Jakes was at Diddy parties over a year ago, people still was going to T.D. Jakes' church. But I told you, this internet is undefeated, and they've been getting cooked for a minute. So that T.D. Jakes was getting cooked so hard, he had to step down. He had to step down past to his daughter, even though his daughter was dealing with a man accused of what? Certified. All right, so like I said, they've been a joke, y'all. It's all out. When you see every pillar of your community being attacked, the pillar of the church, which is what? The pillar of the community, destroyed. Bah! Their entertainment, one of the pillars of their community, something they rely on, like a religion. You mean they relied on entertainment like a religion? Yup. They relied on entertainment to make them feel good. They relied on entertainment to know what was hip, what to buy next, what to do next, where to go next, where to travel at. Yes, entertainment was their religion. They relied on it for everything. So when I said that entertainment is a religion, Hollywood is a religion. Another religion over their religion. See, I told you when I went into this Tyler Perry stuff, he was another one sent out to what? Destroy the church. So you had people that was their whole plan, their whole fiber was to destroy the church. They was all together. Creflo, you push the money in the church. All right? T.D. Jakes, you push a bunch of nothing. Whatever you do, push whatever you want. Just don't break down them scriptures, and they'll be all right. That's it. And you make sure whatever faith they had, or whatever knowledge they thought they had of that book, you make sure when it's all said and done, they don't think about none of that no more. So, you to understand that Hollywood and your internet timeline was the main thing to keep you out that book. Meanwhile, your money was getting put in them pockets. That's right, because they knew that. They started, when I said they started, this what? Celebrity preacher. That's what they started. They started this thing called celebrity preacher, and they know that you will follow them. The proof is Bishop Lamar Whitehead. After 2020, dummies in New York that don't have no spirit, meaning a lot of people, I'm just going to be real. Some people in New York are so materialistic, so brainwashed, they was going to that church for clout and fame. They wasn't going for no damn word, because if anybody of a particular spirit, right? If I'm from the streets, if I know drug dealers, pimps, hustlers, gangsters, all that, and I'm trying to get my life right, and I go in this church, and I see this man pulling up in Bentleys, Gucci suits, Louis suits, and I know how much they cost, why the hell would I go to that church? Huh? Why the hell would I go to that church? When I know the book, and the book gonna tell me about people like him, that if he a real preacher, if he really about that word, why he ain't humble? Why, even though he got all them riches, he flossing riches? Because he telling you who he was. So that's why I say, I ain't mad at Lamar Whitehead. These experiments had to be done to prove how dumb people are. And these experiments had to be done to prove these people lost their faith. So even though it was said allegedly, whether it's a rumor, a lie or not, it was said that they were God's people. But we don't want to get destroyed by God. So God, we're going to prove to you. They don't care about you like that, God. God, we the ones going to prove to you that they fake. They ain't about that life. And that's what they did. So the whole point was to get y'all to prove that y'all frauds and y'all nothing like y'all ancestors. Yep. This was the proof that this, to my grandmother, it was a smack in the face. It was a couple body blows. And they spit in my grandmother's face and they stomped on the chest. That's what that was. Yup. So I'm not going to say after this, I'm officially done with that community. That means, and this right here mean, y'all, they have no more morals, principles, values. They have nothing, y'all. Nothing at all. Know why I say that? Because, bro, remember when all these people was giving us hell young, when they were making like we were the bad guys, and it was all this protest against rap, and everybody had something to say because we like rap music, and it was all this stuff, and all these protesters, and it was all these, politicians and black and church people. You know what I'm saying? Church people condemning us for every little thing we did. Now look, where they at, bro? Where they at? Hey, bro, we ain't never play with religion like this. We ain't never do that. Nah, we ain't never do that. But it's showing you. This means, if anybody didn't believe when I said it's over, this means it's really over. It's over. It's over. This was the highest form of disrespect, y'all. It don't got to be to me or you. You just think of your grandmothers and all that, your aunties. You just think everybody you know that love the church, that love, and think about them people you know that love it for real and know they stuff for real. They would disrespect, bro. Yeah. Why? Because they're gonna Google her. They gonna Google her music, and they're gonna see what it's about. I'm lying. Guess what? I already proved to y'all BET Awards ain't make no noise. That's why I didn't even know about this to the bro sent it. Told you the BET Awards ain't make no noise anyway. Maybe BET was smart enough not to promote this shit, because that's what happened. They did not promote it like that. You should have known. Then you should have known black entertainment was over with when you seen Jamie Foxx hosting. You know damn well Jamie Foxx don't host no low-level BET Awards, and you know damn well Dr. Dre don't go there neither. All right, they are so low and so fallen. They just trying to get the last bit of good news they can get, because this Diddy shit is destroying all of them. The Diddy shit is destroying every fiber of their soul, because they all know it's over with, the big dogs. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna give you another clue. I said it the other day. Jason Lee, Hollywood Unlocked, did not retire for no reason. He knows what's up. All right? So that's all you got to know. The real insiders, the real elite Hollywood people, the people that really, really know, they know it been over. That's right. They just playing it out, getting the last of the crumbs. All right? Even though we know Kirk Franklin's the straight flower, we been knew that. We been knew that man wear lipstick, flaming as hell. Little Richard of the church. That's all he was. Kirk Franklin was the Little Richard of the church, of this modern day time. That's it. That's what made. That's why you're going to see it was all put together. It was a gimmick. The same exact time Kirk Franklin came out, same exact time Mace went into the church. Do your homework, you'll see it lines up perfect. All right? When Mace went to the church, it was the play. I gave you the clue before, y'all. They understood in Atlanta at this time. See, the late 90s, coming into the 2000s, Atlanta really was the real black city. It was the real black community, y'all, of success. They knew a lot of those blacks were corporate. A lot of those blacks were going to different levels. They started studying the real estate, the property. They knew about stuff. They knew about them numbers, the banking. They knew that them blacks were on their way up. They knew that. They were grounded. They were in that church. All right? They were focused. But you're going to see Atlanta always had to have some distraction. Dr. Malachi York building Babylon shit out there, fake-ass pyramids. Always had something to crush them out there. Always had something to lead them astray. Yup. That drill rap came to Atlanta. See, people talk about Lil Durk. No, that was them bringing all that Chicago slaughter to Atlanta. Yup. Wherever the black successful at, bring that slaughter, bring that falsehood, bring them lies. Because they knew Atlanta really would have been a black powerful city. But it had to be corrupted to the 10th power. Atlanta was more corrupt. They corrupted Atlanta more than New York and Chicago because New York and Chicago went to Atlanta. Atlanta got so corrupt, they had Detroit dirt, Chicago dirt, New York dirt, everywhere dirt. Everybody took their dirt to Atlanta, y'all. Swear to God they did. It was a plan. But according to the map, what I know from statistics, Atlanta, one of the most successful cities for blacks. South Carolina, one of the most populated state of blacks, period. And when you talk about Atlanta, South Carolina, kind of go hand in hand, and the Carolinas. That's stuff a lot of y'all didn't know. See, what a lot of y'all didn't know, it was a time when I was running around the Carolinas, and people don't know the real black haven of the East Coast is the Carolinas. And then you put Georgia there. You know what I'm saying? That's the real blackness. That's what blacks be free at. See, y'all didn't know that. See, that's what blacks be free. Why you think Carolina got down to the same laws as Texas when it comes to firearms? North Carolina, they've been free. Yes, they are. But guess what happened? Everybody started running to this dirty city, Charlotte, and they ruined that too. But what they didn't know is North Carolina has many pretty places, and Charlotte ain't one of them. Charlotte where the trash always been at. See? It's the people that ran these cities and corrupted them. But what you're looking at now is a big joke. The biggest joke, y'all, is this right here. And she took it. And she took it. Talk about sucking penis, right? Just doing everything back, everything foul. Everything foul, y'all. Because they made a gospel song. What the hell is that, y'all? Snoop Dogg made gospel songs too and reggae. No, y'all all clowns. I'm getting bored talking about it. I'm done with all their ass, man. Let's keep it pushing, y'all. We ain't done yet. We just getting started, y'all. So like I said, check it out. Ain't no narrative change on none of them. Makes you was a fake ass preacher. T.D. Jakes a fake ass preacher. Just so happened they died with Diddy. I could have put up a picture of Kirk Franklin and Diddy too. So as of now, after today, anybody that deal with that religion, just know, as of now, you don't have no religion. All right, you don't have one. You don't have one. All right, so don't keep lying to yourself. It's not. I might well say, because especially when I looked up what Baptists really mean. When you look up Baptists, when you look at the history of Baptists, Baptist is not really about teaching the Bible anyway, because they don't have to. In that religion of Baptists, you don't have to do that. The Baptist church is exactly what it is. You go there, you get what you get, and you go home. That's what it's about. So that's why a lot of y'all didn't understand that they gave that religion to the slaves on purpose. And a lot of y'all was claiming stuff, but you didn't further your education. Even though it's all these books you can use to research, you got Google, you got all these things to research, and y'all didn't do that. So that's why it's no more religion. Get used to it. All right. The thing is, did you lose your faith? But anyway, this is what they think about all of them. Because Hollywood is dirty. Y'all life is entertainment and religion. That's dirty. Now let's move on. Because Gene Deal had to check Mace. Gene got word back. However he got back, he found out that Mace and Cam was joking. Allegedly, they still talking about Biggie. See, that's another thing about Mace and them. See, that's why I don't like them.
First of all, they ass ain't supposed to be on this internet no more. Mase and Cam'ron are two washed up New York rappers. Their history goes back to 96, 97. They damn near 30 years old. I said all they could do is talk about old stories. What else can they do? Old stories. What about old stories? Old stories for old heads. Even though it was 2 decades of rap, Mase was in the church. Where you was at, Mase? 2 decades of rap. You still didn't get that. Mase and Cam'ron can't give you no updated stories. They can't give you no stories in 2016, 17, 13, 14, 2012, 2011. They wasn't there. They wasn't popping. It wasn't lit like that. Cam'ron, around that time, True Life was chasing you around New York. You thought we forgot? Cam, you thought I forgot how True Life was running down on your boy? Bop, bop, bop. Mase, you was in the church. Where y'all was at? Y'all wasn't in Atlanta. Y'all wasn't like that. Y'all wasn't in the strip club, bro. Y'all wasn't winning. Y'all want me to forget Lil Wayne took over this shit? Lil Wayne took over 2007, 2008, 2009, 2011. Then he brought out Nicki and Drake. They just took over shit, and it just kept going. Where was you at, Mase? Cam, where y'all was at? No, New York was quiet since Max B. 2009, fool. You ain't gonna trick me. New York was quiet since 2010. Max B was the last wave. After that, it was shut down. And French ran with that. So the truth is, it was French Montana and Nicki that kept New York going. But they were doing that shit down south. And if you wasn't dealing with Nicki and French, you wasn't going to eat from New York. And that's what happened. So you ain't going to come in this internet and trick me. Y'all the guys that fell off a decade ago and came back as YouTube sportscasters. So stop it. All right? Stop it. Y'all stories are old. Big got slaughtered. Why y'all still talking about Biggie? Let that man rest in peace. But y'all really making a mockery of Biggie and Smoke. That's what Cam and Mase doing. What they doing? They making a mockery of Big and Smoke. They keep talking about it. Hey, bro, if your homie got smoke, you want people to keep talking about it, bro? Huh? If your homie got smoke, you want them to keep talking about it? How it went down and who did what and what did what? When I said already what. Cam and Mase don't rap Biggie. That's how I know they ain't like Biggie. Cam and Mase ain't rap Biggie. That's how I know they ain't like Biggie. They didn't give him no tribute. No. So I keep telling y'all, they the biggest clowns on here. The biggest clowns on this damn internet is Cam'ron and Mase. And they both are pink. And they both are punks. And they both got smacked with dildos. Both of them. All right? So like I said, Gene, keep your integrity. Don't co-sign them clowns. What happened? One day, Gene tried to give Cam a pass. They flipped on him. No. Fuck all that. I ain't got time for Cam and them. I'm going to have some fun with their ass today. Let's go, Cam. Baby all game. That's right. Y'all be running y'all mouth. I need y'all to break down the goddamn baby all in the dildos, Mase. Don't talk to me about no 97 fold. Talk to me while you got that pink on, Cam. Cam, tell me how that Mase eat your ass and you came back like a bitch. You look like a dried up wino, bro. Look how you a Mase ass, bro. Cam, you already proved you can't win without Mase. You can't do it. You can't do it. Because when you left Mase, you had to have a whole team. Hell Rail, 40 Cal, J.R. Ryder. What are you at now, Cam? No, you's a bitch, bro. Cam'ron is the main bitch on this internet. Bingo, he's feminine. Cam, you a punk. Don't you ever mention Biggie name no more, fool, unless you gonna tell how you got that deal. Huh? And then I want you to break down why you slid off in Rucker Park. You mean he from Harlem and he ran to Harlem? Yep. You mean he was in Harlem and Jim Jones jumped the fence and he walked away? Yep. Who made a run? D-Rock, Junior Mafia, Gully and them. Gutter, whoever you want to say, he ran Harlem. Harlem. Cam'ron, you need to shut up. Because if you ain't going to break down that Rucker Park footage in slow motion, we on the internet now, please break down that footage of how you walked off in slow motion while Jim Jones hopped that fence. Whew. We been knew Jimmy could have been in the Olympics. We knew that back then, bro. That's why I keep telling y'all. A lot of y'all was in jail, dummy. You goofies was in the pen. You goofies from New York was in the penitentiary. You can't hold still praising Jimmy. We were laughing at Jimmy hopping that fence by 2005, bro. Hey, bro, you were locked up the whole smack era. Man, them little niggas got out of jail, y'all. They were 10 years back. That's right. They got out of jail. They got on this internet and put everybody 10 years back. No, y'all was so dumb. Y'all were free listening to jail niggas that were gone 20 years ago. Bop! But when it came time to win, and they wasn't there, man. These niggas took washed up Jimmy and Cam and tried to pick them back up. That's what they did. No. Let's get back to this shit. Because they get on my nerves. Let's go. Cam'ron, the pink man. He loves his pink, guys. That's Cameron. But you would have swore that was some woman legs. No, he be grooming them men. Grooming them men. Grooming them men. Cam is pink. Yes, he is. Cam more fruity than Mace, y'all. Sorry to tell y'all that. Cam is a bitch. Cam is Mace's bitch. Sorry to tell you that. What Gene Deal said. Mace was in Cali chilling, which means Mace was down with the team. Mace always had more clout than him. It's just the truth. All right? Mace been more plugged up than him because Mace was the one. It's just that Cam was feeling himself when Mace became a preacher. But you still didn't get. Mace became a preacher. Cameron got with a deep-ass gang. So what you ain't looking at neither, when they was bullying Mace, they was with a deep-ass gang. The whole Dipset went against Mace. Cameron is a bitch. He's just mad because Mace cut his ass off. So stop it. Stop it, Cam. And if you ain't going to salute big, y'all better shut up. They the biggest clowns on this internet. New York is the biggest clowns on this fucking internet. The biggest clowns, y'all. I swear to God they are. They are. Because they didn't know when you from New York, you're going to be outside, not on the damn internet talking stupid. Let's go. What's we talking about? Same people. Same tree, New York tree, Def Jam tree, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Cameron, Mace, Diddy, same niggas. The game is over, y'all. Family, am I not bipolar? Did I not just do a members only, be chilling? You see now, y'all, I need therapy. When I talk about certain rappers, I start snapping. Y'all see it, because I'm sick of their ass. For real, bro. I'll put bags on their head right now. I'm sick of their ass. For real. I'm tired of their ass. Because you know why? Family, they've been alive for generations. I'm just going to tell y'all straight up, man. The reason why it's up for him, and y'all know I gave Cameron them passes, man. But I'm going to tell y'all the honest God truth, man. I had a lot of homies, man. They believed in that Dipset shit, man. You feel me? I had homies that believed in that shit. And some of them ain't here no more. That's why they triggered me. And that was supposed to be the New York Blood anthem. You feel me? Blood's all up to that song. Cam and Jimmy on the game, but they fake as hell. But guess what? My people ain't here no more. They never got to find the truth out. But I know the truth. I can see my homies' eyes right now. They believe in these. They do. You know what I'm saying? They believe Jimmy and Cam in them. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't like them niggas. That's why I don't like them. All right? Because I know they lied to people. I know they let people off the cliff. I know people that was inspired by them. They want to act like the whole New York was inspired by Cameron and Jimmy. Yes, they was. The thing is, it's still in their heart. Even though Cam don't show them how many times who he is. You don't see that man with more pink than any other artist, any other goddamn woman. And he tricked you, make you thought it was a fad. No, that shit baby, y'all, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Fool wear more pink than Lil Nas X. Keep naming them. Fool wear more pink than Saucy Santana. Keep going. Fool wear more pink than anybody you can name in this shit. No, they ain't want to get it. Cam is the pinkest rapper. Huh? He pinker than pussy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Because that's what they saying about y'all. All right? Until y'all ass disappear, y'all going to keep getting this smoke. It ain't my fault. I'm just a reporter. Tina Knowles addresses rumor that daughter Beyonce faked her first Blue Ivy pregnancy. When did we know that? 2013. Mighty funny. I was just talking about this again the other day. Look, what you say about a month ago? About 3 weeks ago, right? When I did the Beyonce deception, stuff like that. Yeah. So anyway, this shit been heating up on them so much, Tina had to come out and speak. Once again, we're going to ask the number one question, y'all. Why does Tina always have to come out and speak for her daughter, y'all? Why does Tina have to speak out for? See, Tina, people already think she's a you-know-what, right? You ain't making it no better because she don't ever talk for herself. Some people think Beyonce is, and you ain't making no better. Here's your proof that now y'all got it clear. The only time Beyonce can talk is when it's a staged event, lights, camera, action. If you really pay attention, y'all, you have seen her look like a gump. You have seen her gazing into the stars. You've seen her rocking in chairs. You have no proof that Beyonce is highly intelligent and can hold a conversation, y'all. You have no proof of that. And everything Beyonce do, you see her, y'all. It's scripted. You have no proof of Beyonce doing too much stuff that's not scripted. But you got one thing she did that wasn't scripted, and look what happened. All right, this wasn't scripted, bro. That wasn't scripted. What else happened? That was overseas. They couldn't tell me she did interviews overseas, but not in America, right? Nope. But she also thought that America wouldn't see this interview. So for those who late in internet land, this is something that happened 12 years ago plus. This is why people like me and others never believe that Beehive shit. Never believe that, because we knew their whole life was a lie and orchestrated. All right? We knew their whole life was a lie and orchestrated. And after this happened, that's when that man Jay-Z said, no, we got to take over this internet. No, this shit can't happen again. No, hell no. So guess what? To this day, them whack-ass bloggers y'all still be watching, the ones that's left, they was the ones with covering all this shit up. Jay-Z had all their ass scared. They had all them scared. You know, a lot of these bloggers and people thought they were going to be rich one day. They thought they were going to be real big, y'all. They thought they were going to be like big and shit. They thought it, but they didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They thought it was going to be big, but they just kept playing around, bro. They didn't know when you keep covering low-level content, that shit ruin your brand. Yeah, that's what they kept doing. So let's keep it going. See? Why is everything crashing? Because they kept lies going too long, y'all. If you know you got a hole in your roof, you can keep patching it up all you want. But after a while, it's going to happen. That roof going to cave in. That's y'all. That's y'all. Kings of the shortcut. See what I'm saying? No. It's called when your fucking magic run out. So, she been getting cooked so much, her mama got to speak up for her, bro. Her mama, sis. Her mama. They're showing you already. She's a mute. More than a decade after Beyonce revealed her pregnancy with first child Blue Ivy during her iconic 2011 MTV Video Music Award performance, speculation continued to circulate that the singer faked her pregnancy. Let's go. This fake too. That's fake. But just to show you how they feel about him and what Diddy did to him. Like I said, I got the clues very clear. Very clear. They said, Beyonce, you ain't pregnant for real. You wasn't pregnant. But they saying that Diddy got your man pregnant. It's just that he couldn't have a baby. All right? That's what they said, not me. So what are we saying? This is the proof that y'all got duped. We also proved there's no such thing as a beehive, y'all. Where they at? Why they didn't come to the show? How you got a beehive when you selling tickets and they're not selling? Where they was at? How you got a beehive when you couldn't help get a woman elected? And not only help get the woman elected, them goddamn views on CNN was so low because they don't control them views. But what you're going to see about this is, a lot of y'all was in a fake ass world, bro. Y'all ain't no shit. Y'all got tricked by everything. That's why I say, man, life is a joke for a lot of y'all now. They don't respect these people no more, y'all. They went for too much fake shit. Not just went for fake stuff. They went hard for fake stuff and stood on it. She the queen. She the queen. See, they went hard for everything fake. That's why I say they all got duped. They all got finesse. That's why I say, I swear to God, I wish sometime I was with the people that do all this shit so I can be with them laughing, y'all. I swear to God, I wish I could just be with these people like one day when they put a stunt on the people and I could just see how that shit play out. Like, we about to, now this is what we about to do to trick them next. We're going to give the gospel award to GLORILLA. That's what we're going to do. Call B.E.T, tell us what we're going to do. I wish I could be there when they make the calls for shit like that. And I could be there. And I can see that shit play out. No, y'all. Now you get what I said. Most of y'all have been in a fake-ass world for 10 years. You've been living lies. When I said you kept talking about the white man lied to your ass. You kept talking about how you got lied to in school. I told you already, family. You have inhaled 1,000 lies since you graduated. You have believed 500 fairy tales since you've been on this internet. It's the truth, y'all. That's why I can't do an episode without laughing and joking or clowning, because the shit won't stop, y'all. Tina Knowles had to come out and defend this shit. You get it? She had to defend her daughter. Now, this is the number one question. Come on, y'all. Holla at me, man. Why does her mom have to speak for her, y'all? Who does that? Holla at me, man. Somebody please make sense of this. Make sense of this. Okay. How many times did you see her mother speak up for her? And give me how many times you saw Beyonce in an interview. I'm talking about a real interview. Because if you interview her, you can't ask a certain question. I'm talking about a real interview. When did she hit that live button? Let's go. What's up, Kyle Walker? Saw that picture of her mama with the baby. She got glasses on. Tina take care of that baby. Stop playing. Hold up. What's up, Laura? She had to like when they tweeted about Jigga, but said, yeah. That's what I said. My mother liked that. When he got accused of that going in that room, she liked the tweet. But why the hell Beyonce can't speak up for herself, y'all? That's what I'm trying to find out. Why she can't speak up for herself, y'all? Okay, I guess a lot of y'all ladies, I guess y'all moms speak for y'all too. I guess a lot of y'all moms speak for y'all. So I guess that's what it is, y'all. But they do represent a lot of women that ass didn't grow up. And that's what it is. That's Beyonce. 40, 43, mama still talk for her. You get what I'm saying? That's where we at, y'all. So here we go. Here we go. So let's go. Let me go back down some more. Top of the top. Hold up. Get y'all full close up because I want people to see it for themselves. So people won't think people just making stuff up. And people got a right to want to know, why does it look like that? And Tina, you making it guilty because you speaking up. You speaking up for her. It's old for one, and you speaking up in her defense. So Tina, that don't make you look too good neither. If you really want to be technical, y'all, it don't. Because it's looking like she guilty. None of them can say nothing, right? Exactly. She don't even talk. Yeah. So like I said, a lot of y'all don't know. You can buy these right now. That's a Walmart ad, y'all. But what y'all not looking at? A lot of women was extorting men lying about being pregnant, y'all. This is what I mean when I said the world got fake, and a lot of these women are fake as hell, bro. Corny, y'all. But I think it was on purpose. I think I'm gonna just leave it alone, man. See that? I just want y'all to see, man, the jokes, the laughter, family. It's no coming back from this, all right? She's just exposed with her long ass fingers, man. Just want to leave it alone. Beyonce baby hoax, E! News, American News, showing you that everybody was on it and somehow it just went away. But the smart people never forgot. Only the people that never could remember shit anyway forgot everything, all right? They said the people that were dumb in school was going to be the main ones brainwashed on the internet. They did say that. Beyonce baby hoax. What's the deal with the deflating bump? Jay-Z's better half sends rumor mill into overdrive after her protruding middle seems to collapse while sitting down for a chat with an Australian chat show. See, only sat down Australia since this happened. She ain't been sitting down since. And what I say, they don't sit down with no black people. So I said when last time they gave an interview, now you give me when they ever gave a black person an interview. And I ain't talking about Gayle King. Huh? No, y'all been in a fake ass world. That's why she couldn't sell no damn tickets. But they all do fake ass shit. See? All of them are the same. Fake as hell. Fake. Didn't I tell you their job was work on the internet? That's why they kept doing dumb shit on the internet. You forgot Tia Mowry, actor. All actors. Beyonce, actor. Gold, all these movie actors, straight actors. When I tell you they was acting on the internet, I'm giving you the proof. They were playing roles. Half of them relationships, fake. Roles. Hey, let's play this role out. Like we together. We're going to act it out on Instagram. Fake. What did I say? Mighty funny. You was a little girl watching Sister. Somehow Tia Mowry's still around. Because these are the characters in your life, and they're going to be around you till the day you die. That's all you ever going to know. So that's why I say, why I care about this internet when I'm going to keep seeing the same people doing the same shit, talking the same shit. All right? Plus, it's all control. All right? Trick of the light, trick of the fabric, or just a plain trick. The rumor mill went into overdrive yesterday when the video of Beyonce high-definition interview with Australia's Saturday night high-def surfaced online. And it would have been a rather forgettable chat were it not for one moment of the start of the sit-down. So they saying it was a whack-ass interview. It would have stayed whack. And the only reason why it made noise because of the baby bump. I know they been fell off. I know they family. I know what's up. I told people a million times. They ass was only irrelevant because of this internet. This internet gave them a persona that they were so big and so much on top, y'all, when they had been lost influence with the real world a long time ago. And they been lost their white fans. Been lost that. Both of them. Remember, when you're a pop star, they only rock with you when you're popular. So when they wasn't popular, then they got on that black card. But once you lose the black card, then you ain't got nothing. That's where they at now. Because they rolled the black card from about 2016 to now. That's what y'all didn't know. They own media companies, y'all. They own shit. Big shit. That man had money behind. He got Rap Radar. Elliot Wilson, he got writers in pocket. He got platforms, Drink Champs in pocket. He got people signing Rock Nation disguised as Instagram people. Like fatjoe. fatjoe disguising it like he going live. Whole time he worked for Jay-Z. Casanova going live. He worked for Jay-Z. Whole time. But you're going to see, once they gone, no more shine. Once they gone, no more trending topics. That's your proof they control the internet. How you know that? She been getting dissed so much, mama had to respond. They don't control the internet when I told you they lost their power already. I got to always confirm it. They lost their power. All right? Most of y'all are in pocket believing in a false God that ain't never coming back. That pick one, Jay-Z or LeBron. You sports channels, LeBron ain't never going to build your platform. He's never going to holler at you. I told you, you going down with him. Y'all all going down with him. Guess how I know that with LeBron? Over the weekend, they dropped the documentary again. What? The Jordan documentary. The Last Dance. See, I know how this shit work. Rumors of LeBron James retiring. That smoke on his ass. Jordan said, let me rebrand myself. They forgot they got popcorn brain. Hey, yo, I need y'all to drop that Last Dance one more time for these idiots. And he made sure he dropped that Last Dance special by ESPN going into the history of Jordan for those who forgot who he is. But it's not that. He strategically dropped it right during the Diddy trial and LeBron James trouble to restamp that LeBron James ain't no damn GOAT. So if you don't believe that, a lot of you dummies, I know some of y'all poor as fuck, you don't even got ESPN. Yeah, I'm talking about you big mouth LeBron James fans. Your broke ass ain't even got ESPN, bro. So guess what? Get you ESPN and then go watch The Last Dance and then you come back holler at me. And then you also will see that LeBron James studied that man so much because LeBron James was a damn robot, a clone that the white man put in a room and made him study Jordan. And they say, you know what? You're going to be our Jordan. You're going to be just like Jordan, but you're going to be our Jordan. You know how you went to college? That's how they raised LeBron on Jordan tapes. Yep, go watch it. You'll see it. I didn't even know Jordan used to ride a bike because I saw LeBron doing it, but I didn't know he got it from Jordan. Riding a bike to the game. Shit like that. Everything Jordan did, they fucking cloned, y'all. That's right. All right? Clones. What else we know? We know that Diddy made Jay-Z a star. We know that already. And if you didn't get it, I'm going to keep showing you this Diddy leak. This leak while Diddy was in jail. This was him getting trolled while Diddy was in jail. All right? Why am I saying that? You see how Diddy looking at him, right? Not thinking of freakoffs, thinking of that baby all, thinking of that Astroglide, and you think about that, yeah, you think about them hills, them pumps, you think about all that, and then look how the dick are looking at his ass. That's right. Why am I saying that? Because they don't want to speak up. Why is her mother speaking up for y'all? Why is Beyonce's mother still speaking up for her? This is like the third time. Kanye did both of them. He still ain't say nothing because he's exposed. That's why. You know why he ain't saying nothing? Because there's court case. That's why he ain't going to say shit. Get it? So when I said Kanye was trolling his ass, fool, you was with Diddy more than anybody, Jay. You was his favorite. We've never saw you skip off stage after Diddy smacked you on the ass. But when you ain't show Diddy no love, somehow this video just leaked out of nowhere. And I got it clear. I'm always going to get an update. It's over and it's never coming back. And plus, you don't know what Jay-Z at to this day or Beyonce. We think they live out the country. But if you don't believe that, You just ask where Jay-Z at while his wife getting destroyed. All right? All they old lies are being exposed. Told you, man. They been finessing this internet. Finessing that shit. Look, brainwashing everybody, y'all. That's right. A baby bump that you can buy right now, ladies. Ladies, you broke? Get you one right now and lie to that fool say you got you pregnant. All right, that's it. Have sex with him, disappear, about 3 months, and come back just like that, and you'll be paid. Make sure you do it with a married man, too. Be paid, paid, paid. Yup. Thank you, Liddell. When I told them it was in a fake world, y'all, they ain't believe me, man. Everything you saw on this internet was fake, y'all. About 80%. About 80%. You just think every trending topic you chase, about 80% of that shit was fake, bro. All that shit. What's up? See that? I'm always give you an update. This you old heads, bro. This y'all that's stuck in the past. This you, Cameron, Mace, all y'all, right? That's what I'm going to keep showing you. The new world order means everything old is dead. So y'all going to stay in y'all old world. Everybody else going ahead. You ain't want to accept the fact that their time is up because the Grim Reaper done came to not. So that means their career over with. That means their glory is done. Their crowns is finished. Only you like them. Why I say that? Y'all stuck in the past. And the reason why I say that is y'all don't know nothing about this new shit. None of y'all. So stay where you at. That's right. Tech is king, not Jay-Z. His ass old now. All right? See, Grandpa? That was Grandpa before his time. That's called no swag. That's called no drip. That's called no nothing. No masculinity, no nothing. That's called a punk. That's called a grandpa. See that? That's a new grandpa. Even George Bush Sr. was hopping out of planes at 92. No. You start. What am I saying? You've been lied to so much, right? The new world is here. Y'all don't know what to do. Your entertainment is dry. Your celebrities getting exposed. And your church is crumbling. And they trolling the church. That's it. GLORILLA with a gospel award. How? How, y'all? I'll go eat some. Yeah, Glo. Yeah, Glo. Get them, Glo. Huh? Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. This shit is a fucking joke, man. Let's go, y'all. You mean to tell me she used to work at rallies? Now she getting gospel awards? Look at KIRK Franklin head, y'all. That's supposed to be mine. Look at KIRK Franklin head, y'all, peeking around the back. That's what I was laughing at. Look at KIRK Franklin head, y'all. That's supposed to be mine. You mean to tell me the gospel singer was right there and they gave it to the rapper? Yep. If you don't believe B.E.T is ass backwards now, you got your proof, man. What more you want from me, man? I can't tell you no more. All right? Everybody know y'all they a joke. So let's go. We just get started. Let's pass them. Because you know they corny as hell. Let's go to this real shit they was talking about, y'all. Women and young adults and Native people hit hard by rapid increase in alcohol liver deaths. Studies find, and we've been talking about this, they said more people have cancer since the pandemic because people been drinking more. Who are the two bitches putting big ass half a gallons of Henny to their face in the pandemic? GLORILLA, Megan. Can you believe, y'all? These hoes were inspired by a chick that worked in rallies and another one that was twerking for Popeye's hottie sauce. They didn't know the whole plan was for these dumb chicks to turn their ass into dumbass chicks and turn them into young dumb chicks. It worked. I don't think I'm ever going to go on Instagram again, y'all. I really believe, I don't think I am, y'all. I just don't think I am. I think I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this shit. All right? So, it's not a coincidence, y'all. This is what y'all didn't get. See, they knew that y'all were big kids, so that's why they started making liquor stores look like candy stores. Family, you notice back in the day, the liquor store, liquor looked at grown. Remember you were young, you saw that bottle, it looked at grown. But this generation and others, they started making that shit like kiddie shit, y'all. Like a candy store. Yup. But, look what it said. Women, young adults. Native people hit hard by increase of alcohol liver cancer. That's really what it is. They said that more young people are now have cancer, and they said it sparked up more after the pandemic. So it goes back to all those sections. It goes back to all that drinking, all that partying, clubbing, $2 Tuesday. Remember all the $2 Tuesday? All the shots. Remember that? Okay. Every fad of liquor. Remember? Douce, Patron, all these liquors, Henny, all those liquors. Remember, some people never stopped. I stopped drinking hard about since 2011, 2012. I stopped drinking like that over a decade. Once them rappers bringing out shit, I was done with liquor more for the most part. I just drink when I get a taste. Like to this day. Like this year I drunk for the holiday. I drunk. After that bottle was finished, that was about January. I ain't drinking no more since. Not for real. So I'm just showing y'all. The fool sold you Douce, but you see two crosses, which mean double cross. He double crossed your community. He double crossed y'all. Then sold y'all a brand double cross. You bought it, spent a lot of money on it. This liquor is what made him a billionaire plus. It was the alcohol that did it. And now he don't want nothing to do with you and you on the run. After he crossed your ass twice. All right? And he was your fake ass God. All right, see that? Y'all praise liquor more than anything, guys. You mean to tell me they started drinking more than their mama and their grandma and their crackhead auntie? Yup. They were so proud of not smoking crack, but they didn't know they indulged in every other drug 10 times worse than crack. Because they wouldn't stop. So guess what? They told us so many ways this generation gonna die before their time. I got it clear. Cancer. What else they say this generation got? They're gonna have dementia before their time. They say this generation has the lowest fertility rate. They say the woman got the lowest fertility rate. All this stuff is being proven, y'all, through studies. They say this generation has the most mental sicknesses. And they also admitted that a lot of this shit came from the internet and depression during the pandemic. So during the pandemic, people got more depressed and turned more into alcoholics, which means more people are going to die. And we know it's a lot of people on dialysis. So can you now see what I see? It seemed to me like this liquor was being pushed on a particular community. It was being pushed in so many flavors, but I feel like some of this liquor was tainted. I don't feel like there was no pure liquor. I feel like a lot of it was toxic. Yep. Because I do know a lot of people that died before their time in their 30s, 40s. And a lot of them didn't do no drugs, but they did drink. How many of y'all been noticing people getting sick or going through stuff that never did no drugs at all? Huh? Ask yourself, what liquor did you know ever make all these flavors and pushed and got pushed on you so hard for a whole decade? No, y'all, I think a lot of people that got popcorn brain, I think a lot of people got issues. I think it was a process. I think people's brain was getting ruined since then, and they shit never recovered or they never took a break. Anybody that was drinking since then and you never took a break to get your life right, I know a lot of y'all destroyed, y'all. No, they talking about the generation to come, people in their 30s, stuff like that. Cancer. Because not only do that Ciroc knock your ass out, it is also alleged that Ciroc got some other stuff in it. I said Ciroc means cirrhosis of the liver. Think about cirrhosis of the liver, Ciroc, the same thing. Because you know you can take the C and make it C, right? Like cease in the cis. You know you can take that C and make an S sound with it. Cirrhosis. See what I'm saying? Cirrhosis of the liver. Had you all messed up, right? Your kidneys messed up. Dialysis. No, this generation gonna die before their time. They also said no Social Security. What else they was hooked on, y'all? Don't forget the package deal. The smoke shop. So, people put so much toxins in their body. It's a reason why people gonna die before their time. All right? Some of y'all getting water in the mouth right now. Stop playing. Some of y'all watering right now. You about watering like a motherfucker for that shot. I know what's up. That's right. The alcoholics in that bottle, they mouth gonna water. Man, alcoholic pull up at that liquor store, mouth start watering. I know what's up. I drink, so I know. If you ain't drink something in a while, or say, like I say, I don't drink like I used to. But when I say I drink, meaning I'll take a drink. So I know. Say right now I want to drink. If you go to that liquor store, you're going to get a certain water in your mouth. You do. Because you about to get that liquor. And it's natural, y'all. That's how that shit work. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. You get in that liquor store, your mouth, you can start watering a little bit like, which one you want to drink now? It's like a natural thing, y'all. It's the same thing. You go around the weed head. If I pull out that weed, their eyes going to get big and their mouth going to start watering because that weed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Guess I'm going to get it, bro. All I got to do for her, I pull out a pack of backwoods on the ass. Her mouth start watering, bro. Oh, shit. Yup. Got him. No, y'all dedicated to this shit. This y'all religion now. Stop it. Y'all religion is fucking smoke shops. Stop it, y'all. I told you. They didn't believe they got turned to hippies. The smoke shack went in every black neighborhood. All the blacks got turned to hippies. After that, they were going to the store with slippers, barefooted, for pipes, cigars, cigarillos, fucking flavor vapes. The black community got turned into hippies, y'all. That's why they left the church. That's what happened, all right? But they also knew the marketing. See, I'm going to show you how y'all stores going to look like kiddie stores, see? This is how we had y'all come to the candy store when y'all were kids. But now y'all big kids. We make the smoke shop like a candy store, see? Everything we sell to y'all based on candy. Remember I told you? The colors are for y'all. Y'all are colored people. So being that y'all colored people, y'all buy shit based on colors. And y'all life is colors. Get it? So your brainwashing is also through colors. Because anything they want to brainwash you with or make you an addict, just make it a certain color. Pink Coke, stuff like that. Colored people. See all the pipes? My mind always think crack pipe. I don't care what you're talking about. When I hear pipe, I think crack. Now, I do understand. I do respect real weed bombs. The small ones. No, y'all made this y'all life, so that's all you got left. See that? Here's your result. Woman left 4 children at home alone for nearly 2 weeks. All right? But I bet she went to that smoke shack. I bet you she was drinking that liquor. Nope, this y'all world now. That's why this shit over with. When I say a lot of kids going in that system, that's right. See the face of it, right? That's the face of failure, y'all. What am I showing you? I'm gonna show you the new original, the new gangsters. All right, trading places. Y'all pinked out. They tough now. All right. Man drives into crowd of protesters at No Kings rally. Now that's gangster. I told you I stopped that protesting. You mean to tell me they stupid ass protest on Saturday? He tried to run their ass over? Yup. This country is a joke, y'all. I told you they the new gangster. They didn't believe me, y'all. Y'all pink. They gangster now. You used to wear black, white beaters. Now you wear the pink joints. No, y'all the soft guys now, man. That's how it's being played out in public, man. According to public, y'all the new feminine ones, man. Masculine. Look at Justin Bieber, man. Justin Bieber had a word for some of y'all. That's right. Justin Bieber said something for all y'all. Justin Bieber said, don't worry about him. He also said, don't play with him. Believers, people that's brainwashed by Justin Bieber, they're called believers. Believers, the name given to Justin's fan base, were quick to comment on the post. As one person wrote, Justin is standing on business. Don't mess with him or his family. Because Justin had to let people know, man, I'm going out for mine, man. Let's go. Let's check this out what Justin said, man. Justin 31 captioned the post. I'm a dad that's not to be F with. Middle finger up. The Love Yourself hitmaker and his wife Haley welcome their son Blues Bieber. What'd he say? I'm a dad that's not to be F with. So Justin Bieber was telling y'all, all right, miss me with all that shit. He also trolling y'all. I love my kid. I love my son. What about y'all? What did I say? You'll see it very clear. We can laugh and joke about Diddy got Justin, but you'll still see Justin is still more man than half of these people that you're looking at right now. Justin Bieber is more of a man than Cameron and Mace. Hey, you got any pictures of Cameron, a Mace with a son? Justin married with a wife. You got any proof of Cameron Mace? You seen Jim Jones deny a wife, right? Diddy denied a woman. He ain't want no wife neither. See that? Justin, you could say he's a real bi. You could say he's a real two-way man. Can't say that about Cameron now, can you? Answer this question. How did this guy wear more pink than everybody out the closet and beyond that? You mean to tell me this how he dressed? Pink socks and pink sneakers? Yup. The question is, Cam, are you Mace's lover, bro? Because see to me, you can't do nothing without Mace. It is what it is, bro. Why am I saying that? I'm showing you Justin Bieber ain't as pink as they ass. And Justin Bieber's more of a man than both of them. That's just what it is. Because Justin Bieber know what it's about. It's about that family, y'all. So why am I showing you this? Remember a while ago I said, in the last days, it's going to be based on family. Now, the secret is you ain't got no family. You ain't got nobody. You come from broken homes. You don't even know your daddy. Huh? Your mother's a fiend. You come from nothing. So now everybody going to rub in your face how they got a family and how they got people that love them. Remember all the fair relationships? Now you're seeing everybody in functioning relationships. Yup. So, it seems women in music constantly face pressure to feud and fight for attention in a way their male counterparts don't. They're saying, people starting to realize that the gimmick for a black woman is they got a beef in the industry, but that's old. We're going to get to that with K. Michelle. Let's get to this real quick. Another one of your celebrities. When I keep telling you, y'all just don't want to get it through your head. Y'all the face of embarrassment. Y'all the face of freaky. Y'all the face of everything sexual. This is Michael B. Jordan with a you-know-what woman. I just say it like that. All right? This also when I was showing y'all how they got people in Hollywood they raised up like that. Michael B. Jordan with this person right here. Then you're going to see after his name was mentioned, this person putting it back out there, how they met him. Yup. Now you get to see when I said that, this is what they were talking about in Hollywood when they say, I like all women. I love all women. What they be talking about. But this also my proof when I was showing y'all that the Hollywood ones will trick your ass. Now I'm talking about, look at the picture right there, the small picture. See, regular clothes, regular stuff. See, that whole big hair shit was for them to hide their shit. Certain things were for them to hide. But what I'm telling you is this. That picture down there, you wouldn't even know. But they always knew this stuff. This always went on in Hollywood, y'all. Always. So, see Michael B. Jordan? He also got drama because they've been saying to him, yo, Michael, why you never with no black woman? Then he went and got with Lori Harvey as a front. No. Secret is the black men are you know what. All the men in the game, especially Michael B. Jordan, he knows the procedure. That's right. He knows the procedure. Because like I said, when they get tickled with that pink, then you're going to know what's up. Then you're going to know what's up with them pumps, them heels, the Astroglide. That's right. Follow the Hollywood procedure. Michael B. Jordan knows it very well. That's right. He would not be getting no movie roles. He would not be in that movie Sinner if he was not approved of being a sinner. Get it? And let's go to LeBron. LeBron James has dropped a major retirement hint. Just retire, guys. We know you ain't coming back, LeBron. Just do it. Do it. Stop playing around because it ain't going to stop. You got a lawsuit right now with Busby, guy. LeBron, why did they make this on you so long ago? Why they kept trying to tell me one day you're going to be in jail with Diddy? What did you do, bro? Why did I see this picture before you got accused of being with a towel on at Gloria Estefan house with Diddy at the freakoff mansion? Why did they say that you said to that man, yo, y'all need to do something about this? And why did they say that man was abused? That man was drunk. They say Diddy got that man from the club. That man was at that house woozy. He didn't know what happened to him. And they said, you walk around with a towel on, bro. Why would you walk around with a towel on around Diddy anyway, LeBron? Allegedly. But you did say something. You said if you had to get Diddy in trouble, you could do that. You basically said that you got dirt on Diddy. You was trying to say that I ain't do nothing at no Diddy parties. I ain't do nothing. But if I really want to tell, I get him in trouble. You said that, bro. Let's go, LeBron. LeBron, are you going to stop perpetrating to your fans just leave, bro? Bro, you know for a fact you are not going to take this smoke another year. LeBron, you know damn well you cannot take this another year. Family, LeBron got cooked so bad. What'd he say, y'all? My leg. He had to take a 2 week off. He came back again, y'all. They had some more shit. LeBron saw this. What'd he say? I'm about to log off social media. No, social media is corny now, man. Man, there's too much hate on Instagram. I'm not dealing with that stuff no more. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. LeBron, why don't you just retire, man? Nobody believes you. I heard on the radio you was getting cooked. That's how I knew about this. I listen to all forms of media, guy. And they said you need to shut up. They said they tired of your shit. You just need to leave. I feel the same way, bro. So, you're going to keep faking to your fans. Even though you're another one. You control the media. Y'all didn't even notice his series, The Shop, only was like 2 seasons. He just like Jay-Z. Jay-Z taught him the game. Control the media, you can make yourself king. Control the media, you can be on top of everybody. You take the millions, put it into that media, and you control the low-level people. Control all low-level people and control people that think they want to be stars one day. All right? Make them feel good. Meanwhile, don't never let them open their mouth to say nothing negative, and they put out any negative news. You make sure you blackmail their ass or you send some threats. Meanwhile, these Diddy leaks on LeBron been going viral for over a year, and he know that. So he perpetrates on TV because ESPN is his daddy, ABC is his daddy, and NBA his uncle, right? He's under control, y'all. LeBron James was an experiment they put together to take out Michael Jordan's legacy. But Michael Jordan was a real man, get it? A real melanated man. LeBron is a fake man control. Let me show you LeBron life. Go see the Frankie Lyman story. It's LeBron James too. It's all of them, right? Because when that rich white man, he got love for you, and especially when he pink, you're going to be a star. See that? See that? That's LeBron right there. See Frankie Lyman? See Lorenz Tate? That's LeBron. That's when that white man came to Cleveland and said, LeBron, you're going to be a star. You're going to be just like Jordan one day. All right? LeBron know what's up. That's the joke. The joke is Diddy made him dress up too. Yup. Honestly, I don't know what he did to my son. Why? They had their kids playing together. They were at each other's house. So LeBron, just retire, bro. LeBron James drops major retirement hint as NBA legend mulls over future as the Lakers. First of all, LeBron, nobody cares about you. Second of all, you and Kevin Hart are dirty. Kevin Hart will never get a big movie role. Kevin Hart hosts B.E.T. Do low-level shit. That's it, Kevin Hart. You will never be in a movie with The Rock again. Nope. LeBron, you'll never move to Malibu again. LeBron, you still didn't tell them people you don't live in Malibu no more. You mean to tell me you and Jay-Z got burnt down and nobody still didn't know that? That's your proof they control the media. So my point is, I'm the one that told you Luka Doncic came to replace LeBron. They try to play that lie off. Everybody black in media went with the lie that LeBron was the GOAT and Luka his sidekick. And Luka got to learn from LeBron. Nope. Luka came to replace LeBron because LeBron being accused of Diddy parties was giving them bad light. The Lakers said, we got to fix this. The Lakers ain't stupid. The Lakers ain't going to play with y'all. The Lakers don't got to lie to you because they ain't black. They said we ain't dealing with that black stuff. Why? The blacks get kicked out of LA anyway. I already told you that. I said when Luka Doncic came, that also represented the blacks your ass out of LA. LeBron was there to pacify the blacks, but Los Angeles ain't a black city no more. So therefore, it ain't about y'all. Because 2028, everybody around the world going to be in Los Angeles. It's called the Olympics. And y'all not going to be there. I told you that before it happened. After the fire, I'm going to tell you again. After y'all finish protesting, I'm going to tell you again. When it's all said and done, Black, brown will not control Los Angeles. Days of gangbanging over. Y'all are finished. So is LeBron. LeBron, you were only the black distraction to pacify the blacks in Los Angeles. That's it. After that, y'all finished. Guess what, LeBron? We also put on the rug on all black celebrities, black entertainers, black fake-ass sports media. Anybody black, y'all finished. That's why they kicked y'all off that TV. All y'all Negroes doing podcasts. All y'all YouTubers. I got love for y'all, but I'm telling the truth. That's right. Kicked off ESPN. Bop. Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, kicked off that TV. Bop. Rest of them kicked off that TV. That's right. Y'all will forever be podcasters. LeBron James podcast coming soon. Nope. He already started already. Luka will be playing basketball. Guess who Luka down with? Jordan, the real GOAT. Payback. Didn't I tell you it's going to be payback on LeBron? Didn't I tell you when he retired, he going to really get that smoke? Ain't no party like a Diddy party, because the Diddy party just don't stop. Even though Alex Jones and everybody been telling the world about LeBron. They've been telling the world. He the one who told me LeBron sold his goddamn condo. He the one who told me LeBron sold that Miami home. Because LeBron James used to live by Diddy. Because we also cracked the code. It was Jay-Z that convinced him to go to Miami. It was Jay-Z that influenced his career in the beginning. But what you didn't know is he could have been down with Michael Jordan. He chose Jay-Z over Jordan. Jay-Z controlled LeBron, but Diddy controlled Jay-Z, and these are facts. Did everything around here. All the homework. Y'all just chase trending topics. Y'all just gossip. Y'all just want to come on in the morning because I got it lit. But what you ain't going to say is LeBron is finished because of Diddy parties. Get it? And what I'm telling you is all y'all finished because y'all kept lying and lying and lying. Black media, liars, liars, liars. They're finished. No integrity. Let's go. This man right here, you might think he's a cornball. He just won a lawsuit. He just set out of court for billions of dollars. Yup. So I told you, man, these celebrities are washed up, but people still winning. Brian Allen has reached a settlement in the $10 billion lawsuit that he filed in 2021, alleging the fast food giant discriminated against black-owned media. They discriminate against what? Black-owned media companies in its TV advertising. No, what it is that it's too much janky black media. And the good black media suffers for the janky black media. I didn't set out to do media. I just wanted to give my opinion. But if I really do media, if I decide to do it, if I get the time to do it, I will show you how media work. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all were hitting live buttons, big ass platforms, but y'all was supposed to evolve into something else. You mean the bigger they got on YouTube, the more they acted stupid? Yup. The more they got bigger, the more fans they had, the bigger they checked, their content got weaker. Yup. That's black media. You mean to tell me black media was so big, but they were dissing each other? Well, you ever heard of CNN beefing with CSNBC? You ever heard of Fox and CBS going back and forth? Or do they go back and forth with work? Brands compete with work. Brands compete with quality. Negroes don't know that. Negroes like quantity. They don't know that yet. So when I told you everything they touch, they destroy, that's what happens. This man got discriminated against because the truth is, it's a lot of janky black media, guys. Most of them are compromised. That's what make y'all so fucking corny. You like people. So you do entertainment, but you like people. You're not fair. You do entertainment. You guys got a muzzle on. You can't talk. You can't ask certain questions. Corny, boring. That's y'all. Period. Black media is corny as fuck. Can't say what they want. Got to stick to the script. Everything they say is fucking commercial. Now let me show you something else about that black stuff. Because like I said, y'all, I'm not here to talk about this black stuff every day. But guess what? It's going to be a time I ain't going to talk about it no more anyway. Because it's over with. So what I'm telling you is this. This something else happened I was supposed to been talk about right here. I'm going to prove something I've been talking to y'all about. some of these things where y'all put yourself in a box, and a lot of y'all was shooting yourself. Shooting yourself. I'm gonna show y'all. I don't care what y'all level is. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care what level you call yourself being on. A lot of y'all prove to me you don't know nothing about this real world. Y'all prove it to me. Y'all prove to me that you can have money, you can have powerful backing, you can have all the connections in the world, you can have a passport, but somehow a lot of y'all prove to me you still ain't do shit in life. What are you looking at right here, y'all? Let me tell y'all also the biggest trick played in the pandemic. First of all, who is small business? Do you know who's the code word for small businesses? Well, it was a big game played on small business. It was one era, a man was in office, small businesses took off. Then another era came in, small businesses started crashing quick. Now, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all what I peeped a long time ago. When I tell people that word set up for failure. Do you know that people were so stupid, y'all? In the pandemic, Google had this thing. You know when you register your business with Google. All right, right now, let's say you're looking for a store. Say you're looking for a hardware store. You put in a Google engine. They're gonna come up. Now, say if you black and you own a hardware store. Google had it where if you wanted to, you could have say black-owned business. You can use it. Google let you. It's a logo for you to use for black-owned businesses. I saw it with my own eyes. But you know what I said when I first saw it? I said, they stupid. Stupid as hell. You know what that means? Well, that means anybody don't like your ass or anybody want to spend no money with you, they ain't coming to your store. I mean, you can go out of business. Now look at it as, let me show you how y'all was brainwashed. See, y'all will promote stores that say black only, black owned. But if somebody white on the store said white owned, support white business, what you gonna say? You gonna say, I ain't going in there. You gonna say in your mind, yo, they probably racist. Y'all never thought like that. That's why I had to keep being frank on you. That's why y'all kept getting tricked with these stupid ass cliches. What's a cliche, y'all? Ain't no such thing as black people being racist. Biggest trick ever played once again. Because you're gonna be racist even though you're being racist. Racist means you're just all about race. That's why y'all got tricked there too. Y'all thought racist meant hate. No, racist meant you always talk about race. You always talk about race. Your whole life based on race. You eat based on race. You go places based on race. Race. That's y'all. You get a business based on race. No, business based on green. Business based on money. See, when I was telling y'all, that whole black owned shit, black business, that's for failure, y'all. Nobody goes in a business and does that dumb shit.
Asians only. Asian owned business. Spanish owned business. Hispanic owned business.
Who does that? But what they were telling you is, this is what happened. It's like y'all shot yourself. By you saying black owned business, your shit popping up in the Google search engine, what they gonna say? I ain't going there. Because if they are racist, I ain't going there. Or if it's a stereotype, y'all overcharge for shit, I ain't going there. If it's a stereotype that you sell bullshit products, I ain't going there. Instead, you just letting it be a regular business. Told you, man. They even made money under that name, black. Minority. But my point is, now remember when I told you Google in court? Remember I gave you the proof that certain people control Google. They tricked these people to use black avatars, black-owned business on Google. So when you put in for businesses, it's going to be a separation of regular businesses and black businesses. But really supposed to be a damn business. You come to the store, if it's black-owned, oh well. See? Y'all would trick how to make money, all of that. That's why y'all always go broke and gonna die. I'm talking about you celebrities too. What celebrities do? They get something, they want to sell it to the blacks. Then I tell you, anybody banking on that black dollar in the last day gonna crash? That's right. For one, blacks ain't got no money. For two, the ones that do smart, they ain't blowing at it. They're not blowing their money, and people don't get their money to anybody no more. That's it. So anybody banking on the black dollar gonna crash. I said that last year. This year you're gonna witness it because everybody black can't make no money for real unless they're a content creator, right? So that's what happening. Soon, content creators gonna be watching Content creators. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be the last straw. That's why nobody buying any merchandise. Because why? Taxes. That shit shut down. It's a reason for a lot of stuff you watching right now, y'all. So if you're gonna do business, y'all, just do a business. Damn. It's 2025. When you comprehend you've been lied to your whole life, your beliefs, what you hold on, what you think work, don't work, anything you name, I will prove to you it's a lie. Get it? You don't get it. You don't get that you've been holding on to a bag of nothing. Some of y'all made it successful, but you still didn't know too much. That's all it means. They were doing people dirty with tricks, y'all. They knew y'all was trying to buy back the community. Y'all was trying to buy the block back. Y'all started doing it too. But what happened? You kept sticking to this black stuff. And you put muzzle on yourself. You keep putting ceilings on yourself. You in the house, but you keep putting a ceiling on yourself. You don't see things can be way better than what it is. Any business that banked on a black dollar, they broke now, y'all. Food is food. You want to just sell soul food. No, y'all. Sell food and just put the food on the menu. I don't got to call the soul food spot. When you come in, you're going to see the fried chicken. You're going to see the mac. Y'all don't even know marketing. Y'all know sales. I'm peeping how people actually made it, was rich, got A1 credit. Y'all still didn't learn. Y'all got 800 credit scores. Y'all were worshiping credit. Don't even know how to use the shit. You don't know how to do shit. So this was the biggest trick ever. Minority owned. Not think if it said white owned. Not think if it said Asian owned. Who does that, y'all? No. This was coming up in the Google search engine over top of your business. Yup. But it was a setup for failure for you to crash. Yup. Then you're going to see during the pandemic, C-19 shut down on businesses. Why? It was a lot of minority-owned businesses. When was a lot of minority-owned businesses? During George Floyd. That's when they was getting destroyed. It was a plot. The businesses got destroyed during George Floyd. Pop. Did C-19 happen? Don't reopen. No more money. A plot. This is about 2017, 2018. I know for a fact. Those same businesses were closed by 2022. Yup. No, y'all. K. Michelle threatens to slap Tamar Braxton. Only reason I'm bringing this up, because I just said the other day where the hell K. Michelle at. But it's still all old. They still talking about slapping each other. They old as hell, bro. Can you finally see how this shit played out now, y'all? This shit played out. They are so played out. Why they played out too? Because all the new talent disappeared. So I'm just showing you. This is your black entertainment. You finally seeing it's dead. The past 6 months, you have seen Soulja Boy trending, Sean Kingston. You seen everybody trending from 10 years ago. People that's irrelevant. All right, that's it, y'all. Y'all hated on Drake. You got no new music, no new nothing. All right, that's it. Leave it at that. Y'all know Drake put them songs out for the ladies for the summer, not this one. Even though last summer was about certified pep. All right, you got nothing else, y'all. Nothing left. No, y'all, it's a wipeout. All you got to do is check a program. They applied it back in about 1940. 1940s. Yeah. Yup. When they want you out of here, y'all, they got a procedure to do. So, I'm going to go back to the top. Nobody still answered me this damn question. Why does Cameron wear so much pink, y'all? And why Cameron can't do nothing by himself? So you mean to tell me Cameron and Mace are still joking on Biggie dying? Even though they supposed to be joking on security, they're still laughing and joking about a real situation, y'all. Family, in real life, if somebody you know died and I'm always joking on that shit, what you gonna say to me? Yo, remember that day your man died? Yo, your other man, he ran out the back seat. He was ducking. See how they play with people? See how they play with people, right? Told you they clowns, y'all. Straight clowns. Cam, can you swallow a whole dildo, bro? I think you can, bro. I believe it.
Hey, Cam, do you put pink horsepower on you on the front or the back? Which one is it, bro? What is it? Is it a lip gloss? Is it a lube? Or is it both? Somebody want to know, bro. What's up with that pink horsepower? And Cam, why you be pushing that pink horsepower to them men? Even though in this video, I been got it back then. Who was he in the video? Liberace. Who Liberace? A white gay man that died of HIV. He used to wear all the rings. Liberace. He would be in Liberace. That's why when the piano part came, because Liberace played the piano with the big ass rings. I knew Cam was pink back then, bro. Queen's Flip, you pink too, bro. That's right. All y'all is. Pink, pink, pink. Accept it. If y'all don't come out that closet, y'all gonna be broke. Time running out. Better hurry up for this Diddy trial over with. You better hurry up. Other than that, y'all laughing at Diddy. No. Man, Diddy and Mace might have ran a train on Cam ass. Mace is the man. Don't just get that part right. Mace ain't the punk in this situation. It's Cameron. Mace was in LA with Biggie. Mace was with them Crips. Mace got more clout than him. All right? His man Bloodshot. Oh, Mace, trust me, y'all. Mace is over him. Always been. He always been his sidekick. Always. How you know that? Look at it as a relationship. You cut her ass off back in 1999. You had your life, and then you take her back, bro. About 2022. Come on, baby, let's get back together. That's Cam and Mace. That's right. Mace kicked his ass to the curb. Boop. Mace said, I'm going to Atlanta. Fuck all that Harlem shit. What they do? Spent 10 years plus dissing Mace. Cam was hurt. Mace left me by myself. We played ball together, man. We played ball. We used to rap. He left me, man. That's what happened to him. Mad at Mace like a bitch. Am I lying? Dissing Mace like a bitch, right? What happened? He goes back to Mace. I love you, bro. He do this with Mace. He get inspired. He go set up another pink program. What's that? Come and talk to Flea. I really love my bro. That's him. That's him. All right? Cam is pinker than goddamn that pink bubblegum tape. Yes, he is. Cam is more pinker than a goddamn box of Good and Plenty. Yes, he is. Y'all believe it? You ain't seen Mace with pink like Cam. Stop it. You ain't seen, no. You don't seen Cam with more pink than Little Nas X. Okay, you don't believe that? Well, bro, you keep saying Cam from your era, but you ain't want to accept the fact that Cam was out that closet. That's right. He wears pink for real, bro. No. Cam is the most outright gay man out that closet. What else do you know? If he had on that pink, his ass ain't gonna get a penny. He know that. That's right. Cameron. But we call him Jamron. That we call around here. Ain't no party like a Diddy party, because Diddy make rappers wear pumps. That's right. So you gonna tell me the dealer wouldn't slide up and see that? You gonna tell me that? Come on, y'all. Curse me out. Stop playing. Now imagine that's Cam right there, right? Now imagine Diddy comes around the corner, and that's the first thing he see on Cam. Because I'm around the corner right now looking at it. I'm acting like I'm Diddy. So if Diddy come around the corner, that's the first thing he see. He sees some pink feet, pink sock. You know Diddy Diddy probably woke up, touch his ass. I see that already, bro. I already know. Cam, no. Diddy had to make you dress up, bro. Hell no. Because why we say that? If Cam told us he found the dildo at Mace's house, that's the only reason why Cam getting his smoke. No, I've never went to nobody's house, not even a woman, and seen a dildo, but he did. I'm going to say it again. I never even went to a woman's house and seen a dildo, but Cam did at Mace's house. And what Cam tell us? That was a crib with Mace and Diddy. Used to get down at, something like that. But see, what Cam didn't think, because he's fake as hell, he didn't think when he was dissing Mace that one day he was going to get back down with Mace. Because Dipset is in the toilet bowl. Well, you pay attention, Dipset been dead 20 years. Who kept Dipset alive? Harlem. Who kept Dipset alive? New York. And a bunch of washed up other states down south. That's about it. That's right. No, y'all. Cam is his bitch. I know you love Cam, y'all.
You just believe Cam from that role, he played the Alpo. In your mind, he's Alpo. Y'all so fucking dumb, bro. In y'all mind, he Alpo. He ain't Alpo, bro. He's Mace's bitch. You don't believe that? Well, you gotta prove to me something Cam did by himself that Mace did. All right? So let's stop, y'all. Let's stop it. All right? First of all, Mace ain't gotta hide nothing. The question is, how did you go back to Mace after you fucking dissed your ass? All right, so now you see it? Ladies, you don't have no pink shit like that. Ladies, if you got some sneakers pinker than that, I will fucking give you $100 right now. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Lady, you ain't even that pink. Nope, GLORILLA tougher than Cam now. Yes, she is. GLORILLA fuck Cam up and bust shots at his ass. That's right. That's right. No, y'all, that's Cameron. Diddy don't even wear that shit, but Diddy like that kind of shit. Now you see why Cameron interviewed the Punisher? Because after the show, him and the Punisher have fun. Hey, yo, Punisher, man. Yo, man, show me some of that stuff you did with Diddy, man. Show me some of that. Show me what y'all was doing. What y'all was doing. Let me see some of that, man. That was Cameron, man. Cameron, his name, man. Told you, man. Cam made all, he got all the men liking him, y'all. The men from New York in love with Cameron. You know why? They didn't know, Rob. They didn't know they was drinking their fruity Ciroc. They were gonna be fruity. Diddy put a fruity potion in that shit. Diddy put a fruity potion in Ciroc, and all his Harlem supporters drunk it the most. Only reason why Harlem that pink, they drunk Ciroc the most. That's it. You didn't know that Ciroc was gonna make you fruity, bro. Bro, you got a little bit of mango in you. You got a little bit of peach. That's you, bro. That's y'all, man. Y'all love Cameron and them niggas. You got a little pina colada in you, bro. Fruity. They got fruity. That's why that's why I see it now. That's why they kept breaking out all the colors. By the last color, they will for surely be fruity. Hey, bro, that shit part of your DNA now, bro. You fucked up, bro. Y'all turned into fucking, oh my God, let's go, bro. That shit is their DNA. You mean to tell me random white people walking on Hollywood Boulevard cracking jokes? You walking down the block, he get by Diddy star. Oh shit, he slipped. Damn, what's this? Baby, oh shit, damn, he got me. You mean they doing that in Hollywood, but in New York, they still talking about when Biggie got killed. Hey, yo, Cam, Gene said keep his name out his mouth, both of y'all, you and Mace. All right, for one, why the hell y'all keep talking about Gene? Because they ain't got no content. They see Gene winning. They ain't got no content. But the thing is this, Mace, when you gonna tell the truth that you was in Cali when Biggie got smoked? And Cam, when are you gonna break down the exclusive detail? Cause we tired of you, Cam. Mace, this ain't got nothing to you. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Hey, Gene, this ain't got to, check this out, Gene. You should have said, Cameron, we need you to break down that exclusive, because you do sports, right? Y'all do sports talk? Okay. Break down the replay of you at Rucker Park walking away while Jim Jones hopping that fence. When the boy from Brooklyn said, Jimmy, get your ass over here. Jimmy said, I'm out of here. Cameron trying to walk off, slide to the left. Slide. Y'all had no clue. You heard Cam say he wrote for Lil' Kim, but you didn't know that Cameron actually wrote the lyrics to that song, Cha Cha Slide. He the one who really wrote the lyrics. Yeah, but the dude, he couldn't say the verse. So the only part he kept was slide to the left. Slide to the left. That's what Cam did. When Cam saw them Brooklyn boys coming at Park, y'all, he ran on Jimmy back then. That's why I was trying to tell y'all, anybody believe in Dipset, you a clown. Because we been knew they were clowns. But I forgot a lot of y'all was in jail, bro. So y'all came back talking about Jim Jones and Cameron. Jim Jones, Mano, fool. It's you dumb jail niggas brought them back. Them fool were dead 10 years ago. All right? People forgot about Mano when he did that shit to Young Bird. Mano was not respected when he took little ass Young Bird chain, y'all. They been clowns, y'all. No, Cam, stop it. Cam, we need you to break down that film or that damn Rucker Park with Jim Jones. Man, you said you played basketball. You good at basketball, Jimmy good at track and field. Why y'all ain't just do sports? You got a sports show, but y'all talking about rap. That's a fake sports show. But the only analytics you should give us to this day, Cameron, because the young generation, I don't know if they saw it, but please break down the footage of you in Harlem, Rucker Park, walking away while Jimmy getting chased. Because we been to you as a punk. Then give us the breakdown how true life is catching you everywhere around New York. Come here, Cam. Come here, Cam. Where you going? True life is on your ass so much, Cam. You had to put that boy in jail. That's right. Because he ain't know he sound Rock Nation. His ass going to jail. That's right. Cameron, stop it, bro. You talking about Biggie getting killed. Why y'all keep talking about Big, bro? Y'all think it's a joke? Y'all joking on Gene Dale talking about what he ain't gonna do. No, Cam, what you ain't do recent. That shit happened to Big 97. Huh? True Life was getting you in the 2000s. Matter of fact, your career was gone 10 years ago. All right, Cameron, you came back with that whack-ass versus you and D-Block. Y'all were pinked out that day, and y'all all fruity, bro. Y'all got y'all butt played with so much in that goddamn Hollywood shit. Cam, stop it, bro. All right? Stop it. All you doing now is making all your fans pink, bro. That's Jamron. Hey, Mom. What's up? Listen to all that shit now. Listen to it now, y'all. I dare you to listen to that shit. Listen to that Dipset shit now. Watch how that shit sound. This fool came out 2 weeks ago talking about, I wrote a verse for Lil' Kim. Bro, we didn't have to know that, Cam. So now you got it, right? Cam didn't want us to know he wrote no shit for nobody else. None that's winning. He wanted us to know he wrote a verse for Lil' Kim. Then turn around and say he kept it for himself. Now, I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm going to leave it at that. All right? I'm going to leave it at that. Top of the top. No. When I tell you, if anybody been touched on first by this man in this industry, it's them. What's wrong with y'all? I've been telling you, you ain't going to trick me, Cam. No. That's why we pulled up them little kitty pictures. Because we know Diddy get you when you're young. Him and Russell Simmons know something. You get them when they're young. So, Mace, another thing on you. You say you're going to talk about diddytrial. You're going to talk about this, that, and the third. Tell us how you met Puffy. Tell us how you first got the deal from Puffy, where you first met him at, how you first got with him. That's what I want to know for you two punks. If you two punks can't tell me how you met Puffy, if you can't tell me, Mace, why you, of all the rappers in New York, when I knew back then, rappers going to them labels every day around the clock, what made Diddy pick you? That's what we want to know. Because we know he like men. We know he like boys. What he like about you? Are you going to tell us that? If y'all not telling us about y'all hip-hop beginnings, we don't want to know nothing. Because guess what? I'm going to assume Diddy jack both y'all off and play with both of y'all. All right? That's what I got from every story. Then guess what? Y'all joking on Gene, but y'all ain't joking on Diddy. Somebody's exposing themselves. Y'all been exposed, bro. Talk about Gene. Don't talk about Diddy, because Mace got caught with dildos. Diddy did too. So you mean to tell me we got reports on Diddy with dildos back in 1999, and he still was getting caught with dildos 2024? Look to me like somebody's a serial dildo sticker. That's Diddy. The diddler keep a dildo. That's right. The diddler drops dildos as clues. So when the diddler was with Mace, he purposely left a dildo in the house for Cam to find it. And that was a way of grooming Cam. Yeah, Cam, you're going to be with this dildo one day too. Question is, Cam, did you pick up the dildo? Because you kept coming back to Mace, bro. You kept coming back. All right? And to this day, you played a bitch. On top of that, don't get it twisted. So watch it from now on. You will clearly see Mace is the man. Cam is the bitch. Trust me. I see. I already know what's up. Let's go. See? Jay-Z is the bitch. See that? Look like Diddy ready to hump his ass right now. Now tell me Diddy don't like a tree jumper. Or tell me Diddy don't look like his damn father. Tell me Diddy don't look like his pops. Like he made one mistake, he gonna smack the shit. He gonna smack in the back of the head. Now, Jay, you remember what I said, right? Remember the script, right? All right, say it. And don't mess up. See it right there. Diddy standing there like he's goddamn father, y'all. All right. Diddy is standing next to Jay-Z like his father. This is what we big came to the conclusion of. They made him do it, y'all. That's why I had to go into the whole executive shit. The executive always runs the artist, man. But they started thinking the artist is over the rapper, or over the executive. Nah, man. Go watch this right here. All right? For you idiots, go watch the real movie. No, the executive. See that man in that pink? He the one cut the check. He the one gonna pop your ass. He the one gonna run that shit. That's what Diddy did to Jay-Z from day one. Period. And Mace. You don't get that deal if Diddy don't like your ass. And they purposely give deals, or I say this. They purposely make the executive buy. He's going to be two-way, and that's how you're going to get the money. And if you don't go with that executive say, you ain't getting no money. Or when that executive don't like you no more, you going broke. All right? So, being that y'all were lied to in this fake-ass world, I'm just your brother to help you wake up. All right? We all was tricked. You thought Jay-Z was big because you ain't never see Diddy turn him into a bitch. I mean a flower. See that? He's a dandelion now. That's right. And he told him straight up. That's when Diddy was acting like Suge. When Suge went to jail, Diddy was acting like Suge. He told Jay straight up, you better not mess up. You mess up, you know what time it is. This is around the time when Diddy told him straight up, yo, Jay, if you want to be like Big and Pop, take that. You gonna do this, you gonna do whatever I say. That's right. You see that? Diddy looking at him, grilling his ass like, you better not fuck up. Good job, Jay. Good job. Good job, Grandpa. Good job, New York. Y'all chilling right now, man. Y'all on top of the stage, man. All right? No. This fool, him and Beyonce, they don't go to freakoffs because if the camera's on them, that shit'll be granny porn, man. Stop it, bro. Stop it. That'll be granny porn, man. Even though Beyonce slow, how we know Beyonce slow? Let's keep it real, y'all. She 43 years old. Her mama got to speak for her. She can't even speak. You have no proof Beyonce can talk without a script. Stop it, y'all. Stop. Yo, look, everything she do scripted, y'all. Y'all got no proof she did anything without no script. Y'all know she keep them scripts. So this script is getting revealed. Because Tina had to speak out for her daughter. Beyonce getting cooked so much. When I say she getting destroyed, y'all, they not getting no breaks. Since they couldn't sell tickets, now she being chastised so much about that fake pregnancy. And y'all know we were just talking about that a couple weeks ago out of nowhere. But it been heated on the internet, they bringing it back up. Like, yo, they fraud, they fake, they phony, they liars, they grimy, they exposed. Y'all, I tell you, ain't coming back. Thank you, Black Samurai. This is why it's like that, y'all. So the point is this. They going so hard on Beyonce. Her mother has to speak up for her. Meanwhile, we ain't seen this guy since Christmas. All right? Since that man been accused of going in that room, we ain't seen that man since. They been ragging their ass. So, you ain't noticed that all these months, only Tina been speaking out. Tina been taking up for both of them. Y'all didn't get it to the point where Kanye and Game on this Tina. Y'all not getting it. Why is a grown-ass woman speaking for her? Why Beyonce can't speak for herself? All right, ladies, I ain't smart. I ain't saying nothing. Is that a baby right there? Let's get this right for ourselves. That's it, man. If you don't want to keep living in the fake world, man, you gotta get this shit right. Cause you were telling all these lies. You was believing that shit. All right, y'all. Let's calm it down. What is this? What's going on right here, y'all? Let's be honest, man. I'm trying to save Beyonce right now, man. Is that a pillow? Is she pregnant for real? But see, the $1 million question is this. Why? Why would she fake a pregnancy? Why, y'all? Who does that? Who? When it's not even necessary. Y'all know the rumors on her, right? Well, if you heard the rumors on her, and then you look at this, it makes sense. I don't know why she got long ass fingers with a goddamn baby bump. I don't know, man. But I know one thing. She not getting no break because people know the truth. You can buy that at Walmart right now. So I'm just gonna tell my sisters, if you broke, all you gotta do is sleep with somebody and get with a married man with some money and tell them don't put on no condom. And then just dip off, come back 90 days later like that and say, give me my money. If you don't give me my money, I'm gonna tell your wife. So you gotta do it. You'll be paid. Yeah, but you can't do it to no broke person, man. If you do this to somebody broke, it ain't gonna work. That's it. So they sell them on Walmart right now, y'all. Fake ass belly. See how they were tricking y'all? Remember they were showing so-called trans pregnant? They were tricking the hell out y'all. I told y'all I believe everything on the internet, y'all. So guess what? This ain't the only lie y'all believe, y'all. If I was able to break down how much shit y'all believe that were lies, bro. That Jay-Z enough for that, man. See, they were considered to be God and kings and queens over y'all because they let them rule over your reality, man. They let them rule over y'all. They let them rule over the people. So that's why they couldn't do no wrong. And I was telling you that they don't got the same power no more since Diddy been in jail. That's why you seeing them get blamed for all this wrong. You seeing them get chastised because they were permitted to do certain stuff for 30 years. Same thing with T.D. Jakes. He got away with a lot of stuff. What's that? Lying. Lying his ass off. Doing a whole lot of dirt. His daughter was married to a guy touching on people. But now his daughter runs the church. No, y'all. I told you they crimes is that they didn't do nothing for certain people. So it also was a crime right in his face when they gave the award to GLORILLA, not him. But the funniest shit of this picture was looking at KIRK Franklin peeking around her back at that trophy. He wants to take it and run. Ha! Look at KIRK Franklin. He mad as fuck. You see how they played him? They made him come out of his house to go support GLORILLA. He didn't even get no award. GLORILLA has an award for gospel music, y'all, that we never heard. Was it really inspirational, influential, or were they trying to be funny? Would an old lady be wrong if she take her pocketbook and smack the shit out of GLORILLA with it? With a mason jar bottle in that shit. Would she be wrong? All right, y'all, we're going to leave this alone. GLORILLA, you can win a lot of wars, you can do a whole lot, but you ain't going to never be able to fix that nose. All right, I'll tell you that much. I ain't going to lie, GLORILLA, it looked like you sniff a whole brick of pink coat. It looked like, man, if somebody do some blow, they can't even share it with you, you're going to sniff it up. Yup. Guess what else? She also works for Roc Nation. This is a Jay-Z representation. It is, y'all. A Jay-Z representation. Remember I told y'all she the last one left? She the last one they making money off. It's her. By way of Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti scared too, so y'all ain't see Yo Gotti. Y'all ain't notice Yo Gotti want to rap no more neither. Yo Gotti scared as fuck of that young dog shit, y'all. They all scared, y'all. I'm not playing with you. They've been living through her. So just look at KIRK Franklin looking at that gospel wall like, that's supposed to be mine. Hold, I thought that was mine. Did I tell you? Look, they turn grown people into kids, man. KIRK Franklin standing like a little ass kid, man. They shitted on his ass. They fucking dumb. See, if GLORILLA was real, she'd have just said, I don't deserve this. Here, KIRK, you take this. And it still would have been a good stunt. But this is them laughing at y'all, man. Laughing at y'all ass. Trolling their ass off, y'all. This is what they do, man. So as of now, you got the proof. You have no more religion. You have no more entertainment. It's a joke, y'all. That's it. The proof is you have entertainment. You got proof. If GLORILLA got an award for gospel, that's your proof. You have no more entertainment. You have no more. That's it, y'all. That's it. Just accept it, man. People calling that shit blasphemy. Nobody respects this shit, y'all. All right, it's it. Nobody says nothing. It's a joke, man. But just know this part. People think GLORILLA your sister. They think she represent you. They think you love her. They think he's really your preacher. They think he really represents your church. So you don't believe it. We ain't with it, but the world think this everybody, man. So we're going to leave it alone until they get their ass whipped, until we put them on a tree and haze their ass, then they're going to keep getting away with this shit, y'all. So on that note, now you see it, right? Fake ass baby bump. What else you see? Fake ass baby bump. They always doing it. See, ladies, the plan was to make all y'all goofy on these goofy ass timelines watching these goofy ass celebrities. Even though they took 1 million pictures in fucking houses, 1 million pictures in houses, doing nothing. No deals, no nothing. Acting on the internet, acting like mothers, acting like couples, acting. Hopefully you get it to your head now. That's why I keep repeating it. You were brainwashed, so some things got to get repeated. It was all fake because they're actors. But the thing is, that shit wasted a lot of time, and this time you ain't never getting back. Because ever since 2013, they've been exposed. Ever since 2013, y'all been believing in their ass. 2024, not no more. This is what they think about him and whoever believe in him. This is what they think about all of their ass. Ain't just no damn Punisher. Ain't just no damn Cassie, because it was them first. Yup. Who else was first? Jamron. See that? Y'all with the old world, this the new world. Everybody with the new world, get you a membership so you won't be dumb like the rest of them. That's right. You're going to be late. No. When I said crime got to be wiped up, when crime is wiped up, then it's going to be in a public hand. When this country get fixed, when it get back right, and these bums get thrown in the trash and they get out of here, then it's going to be back right. Until then, we're going to watch them die of cancer. We're going to watch them suffer. We're going to watch them protest. We're going to watch white friends run their ass over with cars. That's right. Man drives in the crowd of protesters. Ah, ha, ha. That's the new gangster. That's why I'm laughing. The new gangster. Y'all all got flipped. Let me show you what happened to all the old gangsters, y'all. This all the old gangsters right here. Check it out. All the old gangsters, they like this now. Because that's what they want. This the new gangsters. I mean the old gangsters. The new gang, meaning they're the new gangsters because they pink now, right? But they really not. This what happened to the old gangsters. Because the plan was you listen to rap, you're going to be dead or in jail, or you're going to be a willing participant in baby oil events. Now, you guys are pink. Now, let me show you the real gangsters, the new gangsters. It's called trading places. They took your spot. See? See Justin? See this boy right here putting in work like a gangster? All right, then. See that? You looking at that? He love his country. He said, miss me with that. He said, miss me with that protest shit. I told you to look at some of y'all as foreigners, man. He said, man, miss me with all that protest and shit. He wouldn't run over their ass on a Saturday. No, you see like a black gangster, right? See, look, y'all. That's how y'all used to look. See? Let me show y'all how y'all used to look before y'all started twirling your hair and coloring and stuff like that. This is how y'all used to look. See? That's right. See how I look? Basic shit, right? Basic shit. Told you. Y'all got flipped out. Everybody else back normal. When I showed you Brad Pitt, I showed you Travis Kelce, I showed you Justin Bieber, and I will prove to you, each three of them got a certain swag on them. You gonna say black. I ain't gonna say that. I'm just gonna say they got a certain swag on them. I'm gonna say masculine. All right? That's what I'm gonna say. You guys are the ones with the long hair now, twirls, all the colors. You don't get regular fresh cuts. No. Let me make this clear. I'm talking about the people that say they're not with that. I'm talking about them. The ones who say they're not with Pride Month are the main ones that participate in all of the pink events. Here's the proof. Pride Month. Salute to y'all. All right? The ones that don't claim it are the worst ones. This is what I'm telling you. A lot of y'all live your life every day. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of y'all been living y'all life forever. You don't go outside like that. You probably barely even walk around with your pink socks on. That's them, y'all. When I tell you it's an exposure. The ones in the closet supposed to be in DL, y'all. Come to find out they are the fruitiest of the fruity. Why? Let's make it simple. Let's say if you were born that way, or let's say you've been like that your whole life. Guess what? Don't mean you was having sex like Cameron. Cameron might be having threesomes, all type of stuff. You could have been with the rainbow, but you lived a conservative life your whole life. You just had one lover, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. No, people like Cameron going out to clubs every night, have fun, doing this shit since 20, doing this shit so hard. I told you, the more it's in the closet, the worse it becomes. Remember Mr. C? Mr. C, he kept getting caught by Tran. He kept getting caught and getting caught. He couldn't stop. Cameron can't stop wearing pink. No, y'all, the revelation is the men that were supposed to be straight are the pinkiest. That's the diddytrial. The ones in the closet are the freakiest and the horniest. How we know that? I'm pretty sure it is nobody in the rainbow community that has 700 dildos in their house. I'm pretty sure it's nobody for the rainbow community. A lot of them, if we went in their house right now, they ain't had no dildo laying around, but Mace did. Because the ones supposed to be straight are the most fruity, reckless ones. All right? That's it. When you're in the closet, you got to do it more. So here's the proof. Guess what? Cameron and his generation. That's what most of them are. Yup. Especially, how you know that? If they ain't turn their back on that rap stuff. If they still love her like a child, yeah. All right? So y'all, do me a favor today. Go check out Cameron. Go check out Mace. It is what it is. And come back and tell me the numbers. Hey, screenshot some comments. Let's have some jokes. On that note, I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all hold it down. I'll be back. Check out more content we got on deck. Hey, the game is dead. We talking about K. Michelle. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Tamar Braxton and K. Michelle beefing. Stop it, bro. LeBron James supposed to retire, but just do it then. We tired of your ass, LeBron. All right? Honestly, I don't know what he did to my son. I don't know, man. What he did to my son. The jokes is he did some stuff to y'all, LeBron, and you did some stuff too. Ladies, here go your man crush. Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan getting crushed by a man. All right, that's Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan with his lover. Actually, that lover took that picture. Yup, that's Black Hollywood, y'all. Let me show you again. Let me show what Black Hollywood is for y'all don't get it. See Black Hollywood? That's how it's going to play out. They're going to be feminine. They're going to be masculine. That's right. That's what it is now. They're going to be feminine. See how they, let me show you how they make LeBron look feminine. Let me show you how they play game through media. See that? Masculine, Luka Doncic, make LeBron look feminine. Make him look small. See that? That's right. Small Paul, second fiddle. Once again, y'all just keep your eyes open. LeBron is being forced into retirement. His ass scared. His ass ain't got nowhere to live at neither. All right? Him, Tina, Beyonce, Jay-Z, their ass had to move out. And they got evacuated. Everybody fitted with Diddy and dirt, y'all. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart doing DraftKings commercial. No more movies. Denzel, he doing Hollywood. He doing Broadway plays. No more movies. What Denzel say? I think I'm going to retire. Yeah, Denzel, you know why you're going to retire. Y'all finish. It's done, y'all. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. Hey, hopefully you guys saw this episode. It was kind of boring because it ain't about nothing. Because they said Ciroc is going to have most of our people with cancer. They admitted it. This generation, the cancer of the liver has increased since the pandemic, y'all. Because a lot of y'all don't drink no damn water. That's one thing. Women, young adults, woman first. Woman, the main drinkers, young adults and native people hit hard by rapid increase in alcohol liver deaths. Hit hard by alcohol liver deaths, y'all. They got the numbers. They said for the pandemic, they have increased. So when I kept saying, y'all was scared of the vax, more people have been dying from other things than the vax. Because you still didn't want to comprehend that alcohol was poison. They go hard on crackheads, go hard on dopeheads, cokeheads. Meanwhile, they the main ones be abusing that alcohol. I know dopeheads still around. I swear to God, I know dopeheads around when I was a teenager. They are still around. I know crackheads when I was a teenager. They still around. Magically, this generation been dying so young, so early, and so fast, and they've been dying over the most dumb shit. Because one thing about survival, y'all, it ain't on them, it ain't in them. Another thing is, too, don't forget, this generation, they claim demon time. So they were nothing but demons trying to out-demon each other, but they didn't know that was going to slay all of their ass. They didn't know that them trying to out-demon each other was actually them going to kill each other. And that's what happened. So now you got nothing left, y'all. There is nothing left. Only thing new is what's going to be created. Decades, billions have been spent on liquor. You got the proof. Diddy a billionaire of liquor, Jay-Z billionaire of liquor. Billionaire of liquor in the hood, hood still the same, money ain't built nothing, therefore ain't nothing to talk about. All right, that's it. The same ones told them black excellent, same ones got paid to make them fail. The same ones they worship, the same ones that flipped their ass. Gave them nothing. All right? So carry on, folks. Before it was the Punisher, before it was the Cassie, guess who you think it was? That's right. Jay-Z, Cameron, Mace. Diddy's favorite. Here's the proof. When Diddy finished with you, you're going to be wearing pink sneakers. But if I didn't see that picture with Cameron and Diddy recent, let's go. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy your day. Thank you, everybody, for super chats, cash apps. Hit the like button. Also, don't forget, front page, click on the playlist, unlock content, more content for your listening pleasures while you on the move. That's right. While you on the move, while you at work, in the gym, constructive, or if you just try to come up with a plan, all right, you just make sure you check out this content. Funnel Fame VIP recap. We talk real conversations. They don't get put in titles. So for you people that look for covers, you people that look for topics, sorry guys, real conversation can't be televised. You got to listen to the episode. That's why this channel designed where you going to always be late. And then that's how we get jokes. All right? When I did the Pink program 8 months ago, something like that, we've been laughing at y'all. We're going to keep laughing. You don't know the industry, even though it's in the movie, what they got to do. You still baffled about the freak-off videos. You still talk about diddytrial and who was this for. You still listen to janky-ass content creators lying to your ass. No, you watch this movie, that's little Diddy right there. That's Diddy, that's Clyde Davis. Right there, fool. That's Diddy right there. Janice outside the room. That's Diddy, man. That's Meek Mill. Pick one. That's LeBron. Right there. All right, you get it? Watch the movie. Watch the video. Do something. We out. One. Love. I want public whippings, y'all. I want like they did back in the day. And remember, they never apologized. So until we get apologies for what they did, it's up, man. And we want a public whipping, man. That's what we want. We want a public whipping. I feel like they should be tied to trees, and whoever want to participate should be able to get their lash. And they all get lashed, like Toby. All of their ass. Every last one of them that did some bullshit. Yup, public lynching, public whippings. Yeah, I know how they did. Public humiliation. Same way they come do a show, take their ass state to state, put them in that goddamn cage, and let everybody come do something dirty to them. All their ass. Yup. They trolled our grandmothers, y'all. They gave GLORILLA a gospel award. My grandmother's here would have had to do something, man. I'd have had to do something, man. They trolled our grandmothers, y'all. Sad. Your grandmother prayed for you. You know they work. Now look what they doing, y'all. See that? Yeah, Mace. They destroying you too, Mace. Yes, they are. They are destroying you.